Yeah. You already know what it is. Anson, a.k.a. Blaze, alongside the lovely, the beautiful...
Biased, you are.
Jay Johnson. Yo, man.
What
happened? What a competition.
I don't know. It was all crazy for me. It was a little... took a bit of time to kind of get going. It was going a bit too fast and furious. There's no build-up. Highs
and lows. Too many lows.
I don't know.
It was a little bit
blah.
It was a little bit dead at times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was well, the obvious highlight is the 100 meters in the women. I knew it was gonna be fast, but I didn't know Shakiri was gonna run that bad. Are we gonna start with this? Are we gonna start with this? Because this is, okay, we're gonna come back to this. We gotta let the room fill up. We'll let the room fill up because there's so much to say about that.
This is my first ever live.
Oh, respect! Big up the one named Jay Johnson on her first live. Hold on a second, let me give you some gunshots, yo. It's the first live, yo. Yeah. Show us some love, everybody.
I don't do this kind of,
It's a little different. You'll get used to it.
It's all right.
So we got a bunch of stuff lined up for y'all. Obviously, we're going to have some discussions. We got some people calling in with some feedback, some former sprinters, some athletes that are at the championships right now. Whatever other surprises come up, we all know.
It felt, on the lead up, it felt like the championships, but it's actually not really. It was just a Diamond League.
I know.
But on the lead up to it, it felt like the hype of the championships. It was so exciting. And then it was a bit...
I know.
Maybe there was too much hype leading in.
Was there too much hype? Or was there not enough? Because imagine if there was this huge build-up about the rivalry. And then Elaine blapses this 10-5. Then you give it some time to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And as it's time to breathe, and then you take it all in, you know what I'm saying? The build-up. The happening, let it breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good moment. And you make the most out of it. What happened now was no build up. Whoa, 10-5, done.
But it was like, oh, what, the 100's already happening? Like, what, is it happening? You were like,
they had 800 right afterwards, yo. Like, can we just talk about this 10-5 for 2 seconds, yo? I just want to talk about, we said we were going to talk about this first. So we want to talk about some other stuff to build into it.
Like,
I don't know, man. Like,
it was, you know what?
It's grape juice, I swear.
Yeah, right. I enjoyed the whole Twitter this evening. It was kind of good. And the last few days, it's been good. There's been lots of like people tweeting, including Sha'Carri.
Yeah, Twitter's gonna be on fire over the next couple of days. She's gonna get it. But she obviously knows that, and it came out in her interview afterwards. Yo, let us know if you guys heard the interview afterwards with Sha'Carri. We're going to play it shortly. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. We're going to play the race back.
Yeah.
We're going to put that interview on. We're going to get some feedback from a bunch of people. What I want to do, I want to put this up in my stories that were live. So aside from the 100, I'm kind of putting you on the spot because it was such a big thing. But tell me something else that stood out to you.
Well, I mean, there was quite a few things, but I mean, are we going to go in like order of what happened?
No, of course not.
Well, I like that.
Oh, you do?
I like, I like a little bit of order.
Okay.
I've got to talk a little bit.
Let's pull the schedule up. Hold up.
Yeah. Let's talk. Yeah,
Let me pull the schedule up. So the night started off with...
I think it was
the men's triple jump?
This is what I want to talk about.
Sure, let's do it.
I mean, Pichardo.
Yo, big up the one named Pichardo, yo. Because, he's not doing all of his jumps. There's one way to get rid of this 503.
Don't get me
If
started
everybody does what Pedro Pichardo did, they're going to get rid of it. A little bit of background of what he did. He did one jump, which he knew was going to get...
First round.
17-24, which he knew was going to get through to the final. Did no more jumps.
So he basically passed round 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Right.
And then basically that's all the rounds.
All the rounds. And then did the bullshit ass final 3
with 3 guys. And the thing is, do you know what makes me sick? They're like, well, we just want to like give it time so we can like showcase the jumps and, you know, the field events. I mean, I think we saw like 3 jumps and then straight to the final 3.
Yeah. Which is
it was
crazy
so dead.
If you learn something from the Olympics, you would see that, the build up throughout the championship or build up throughout the competition leads to some drama at the end. And at the end, it was Brittany Reese coming down to her last jump to try and get the win. That's drama. That's fun.
But, I'm a jumper. You know,
Jake could jump 7. No, Jake could
jump
6. Jake could jump 620 right now.
Like you can run 19. So
don't do that.
I'm just saying. Didn't quite get there to the 7.
Jake could jump 620 right now. Let's check out some of these.
620 right now? What are you talking about?
I think you could. She's doing like real,
I could do some,
real
of course
workouts
I could
right
jump
now.
620.
Tall or Short said, "I'm late. Did Sha'Carri win?" Sha'Carri win. Yo, imagine you need to go on YouTube and look at the race. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but look at it and let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
NBC's not interviewing Elaine immediately after the 10:54 was disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
I was like, and then I saw, let me get my little Twitter game going. I think it was Spike magazine, were like, there's no other words needed. And I'm like, well, I mean, what? Yeah. Other than the 10:54, no other words needed. I'm like, yeah. Because obviously they didn't even interview her. Say.
But she did say a little something on that interview you found.
Though. Oh, here it is. Spike magazine, 10:54 speaks for itself, apparently. Well, clearly, because she didn't get to speak because they didn't interview her after NBC.
Yo, what's within the track culture right now where it's like, let the legs do the talking?
No. Oh,
talking legs and talking feet are leading to empty pockets and empty seats. Poet didn't know it. Yo, imagine that was crazy. No, you ain't impressed. No. I'm impressed. But this whole talking stuff of the feet, I think we need to hear more talking of the athletes, Like, let the athletes say something.
I mean, you know what? We did our podcast this week. We released our podcast. Basically just rounding up a little bit of what happened at the Olympics, because, after the Olympics we were mash up. Well, I was mash up, so I need a rest. I was acting like I competed. I swear to God, I was more tired this time round than I was after I competed in 2004.
Jade's a purist, and very passionate, but it's like she hated track and field.
I don't hate it. I love it.
It came across like you were like repulsed by it.
No, but it was exhausting.
Repulsed?
No. Huh. It was exhausting trying to do everything. Who else was exhausted? Like 2 weeks of just like that time difference killed me. Yeah,
that was tough.
I mean, on this side of the world, it was tough. Who's waking up at 2 a.m. and staying up till 5? And then you. Yeah, but then you could sleep. Who's got to get up with the 4-year-old?
Yeah. My bad. My bad on that.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know.
Well, I know this. Twitter right now is on fire, and it's going to be on fire tomorrow. Let's take a look at some of these comments. Sha'Carri Richardson just said on IG Live that they interviewed her, but because of timing, they couldn't show it. But why can't you show it? You have to show the Elaine interview.
America, right? Like
you have to show the Elaine interview.
No, but they're not going to show the Elaine interview because she's Jamaican. And also, they interviewed Sha'Carri because Sha'Carri's. But you know what I was wondering as well? I wonder if like Kanye or any of them mans were in the stand.
I don't know if they were in the stands, but they were watching, and it's gonna get back to them.
I wonder if they're gonna just like.
I'm standing by Sha'Carri,
I know.
Because it was one race. She ran 11-1. She's not an 11-1 sprinter. Obviously, something's wrong when she's out of shape,
But
that's
the
not the real
is,
Sha'Carri.
But the thing is, you're like an Arsenal fan. I just tweeted this.
Yeah, you're used
but you're used to it. You're used to being like.
She basically tweeted that I'm always defending people that are taking licks. Sha'Carri took licks today.
Yeah, but you're used to also like losing and just defending it. Like,
listen, man, Sha'Carri is gonna come through when it's time. I think this is a little bit of motivation that she needed. All in the game said, "Oh wait, no, I don't want to skip anybody. Your guy DeGrasse is going off. Yeah, he's doing his thing, Colin. Big up yourself. Respect what he's doing." Tell you, they need to show it live. If an American ran the second fastest time ever, they wouldn't be putting it on delay. Absolutely not. Tasha asked if we were a couple.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we are, dude. All the thing is, Sha'Carri worked by them right after the race, and Elaine was interacting with the fans, so they interviewed her immediately and showed it. Okay. By the time Elaine came around, other events were showing, and they couldn't insert her into the broadcast. Makes sense to a certain extent.
Yeah, she ran 10:54. Like, I'm gonna say this. We know, Flojo for me is what got me into track and field. I mean, I was 8 years old. I saw her. I was like, oh my God, I want to be her. I'm going to the Olympics. That's what I told my mum because of Flojo. So I love Flojo. I just found that actual signed photo the other day.
Oh, for real?
From Flojo. Yeah. Like,
you don't have it handy, do you?
I don't. It's over there somewhere. But anyway,
next time.
Yeah, I love Flojo, of course, but I mean, there's all that talk about that race and, all the flags blowing in the background. And was it really...
No, but real talk, though. We can look at it. Viewers, we're going to look at it in a second. The Flojo 1049 was obviously windy. I'm a Flojo fan. And she was obviously a legend in the sport. Mm-hmm. Has to be appreciated. But that was a windy race,
Do you know what? Someone was cussing, boy, on Twitter about the fact that the commentators on the BBC blatantly said that they basically disrespected Flojo because they were basically saying that what Elaine did is actually the world record because Flojo was day.
But it's true.
But that's what they were, and he's like, no, innocent until proven guilty. That's what he's saying.
Okay, check this out, y'all. We're going to look at the 1049 right now. Joseph Ross says, hey, Jade. She's British. She absolutely is.
I'm British.
Elaine is my world record holder. Yeah, I hear you, Teo. There's a Tayo.
Teo.
Flojo was doped up. Whoa. Come on.
Flojo was doped up.
So they're 20 years old after random drug
testing. Suddenly.
I read the launch out that it was going on at the same time right beside the home straight. It was windy. Really? Okay, well, let's take a look at Flojo's race real quick.
Let's see the flags and the hair and the clothing. Apparently, that's what it's all about.
Oh, that's the Elaine race, which we're going to watch shortly. Very shortly.
For me, Elaine is just... I said this in this week's podcast. Like, Elaine is... We named her. What did you give her the name? Elaine the Terminator. Elaine the Terminator Thompson.
Yo, she's like the Terminator, though. What did you say about her? What did
No, you know that? You remember? Do you remember when you were young? This is showing our age. But you remember, do you remember the Terminator movies? Remember the Terminator 2 when it came out and that cop guy was the scariest one because he just could turn into that liquid metal. But the way he ran was like a robot and he was just so efficient. I don't know who taught... I wonder who taught him how to run. I wonder if he had an athlete teach him the technique. Because he was crazy. But that's what she runs like. To me, she's one of the most technically efficient.
Very.
When I see her run, she looks like she's being puppeteered. Like a puppet. Yeah. A puppeteer like that. She just doesn't even look like she's touching the floor.
Yeah, she doesn't.
And the funny thing is, at the Olympics, when she won the gold medal, what did she run? 10:61?
54.
No, at the Olympics.
Yeah, to win. She ran 10:54.
At the Olympics.
10:54 windy.
No, Elaine.
Oh, 10:61. Sorry. Yeah, Elaine ran 10:61.
Yes, but she didn't run. Yeah, but she didn't run through the line. She stopped. She was so far ahead. She's all celebrating, and she was pissed after her. Well, she was extremely happy, but she said in an interview that she was upset because she knows she could have run a 50-something, and she still got it in her because that's what her and her coach and they were all ready to run. So she's got it in her. So I think coming here, but you know what I'm surprised about? That she actually did it.
Yeah.
Because, I'm sorry, you competed at some Olympics, right? I mean, we didn't win no medals.
Well, you were very close.
Yeah, not really.
Well, took out a couple druggies and you're a medalist, yeah.
yeah, but Yeah. But anyway, after that, I'm telling you, I'm coming back from the championships and I ain't got nothing left. I don't know how these people... I used to sometimes see people doing extra things and I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How are they doing it?
I have no idea.
But I honestly thought that Elaine coming from the Olympics, obviously they've gone back home. Elaine, Shelly-Ann, Sharika, they've gone back home to Jamaica. They got, the party, they got the family, and then they've got to come back over to the US and
it's kind of
face this girl on.
But,
I was like, I don't think they're going to do it. I don't know. I mean, I felt like they had to, but...
They went home and got something, because they came back with some pep.
Some bullet cake.
What did Shelly run? They picked a few
some
fruits off
bread.
The tree, and just came in with some bounce. Okay, let's just take a look at the breeze really, really quick. Hold on.
Fastest that any woman has ever run.
So just look at the surroundings, people. Just look at the surroundings.
This has been a great year for her. She was a medalist in
okay,
'84 at 200
really see it right
meters,
now.
but now she's moved down to 100,
wait.
and she's one of the top.
What you need to do is take a look.
Is this the final?
Yeah, take a look at this guy right here. Okay, look at the flag. Okay.
At 200 meters, but now she's moved down to 100, and she's one of the top contenders.
Upright.
Gail Devers is in lane 4, lane 1 is
and being a jumper.
quickly.
Lawrence
Griffith Joyner blowing away the field.
Yeah, that looked nasty. That still looked nastier than the race you saw today. I'm sorry.
Jeez. That was...
This is the commentators. Like, wait a minute.
This is what got me going as an 8-year-old. I was like, I want to be this chick.
Legal limits.
This time I was living in like...
Look at the hair. Look at the hair blowing right now. It's breezy out there.
Breezy. That ain't no 2.0.
That's not no 2.0.
Yeah.
It might not be a 4 point.
Listen. As a jumper, no. That flag at the back. As a jumper, that's about, I'd say
it might be right, but 10:49 is just
2.7.
incredible. Devers in lane 3 had a bit of a lead on
all we
Florence
do is
right
look at
here.
flags when we jump in.
But she comes
so you guys are like
much
wind
like
experts.
Carl Lewis
We're
in the
looking at
second
flag,
half of the
we're
race.
waiting, we're looking at the flag.
So Florence Griffith has moved down from the 200 meters. She worked 2
But this is disgusting. I'm sorry.
That was nasty. Let's watch the trail end of that.
jobs this year. Early in
What
the
is
year,
this?
sometimes she worked out at UCLA at 12 and 1 o'clock
Yeah,
in the morning.
Oh,
And
that's
now
right there.
it just paid off.
Yeah, she did her thing still. So yeah, man. Let's take a look at these 100-meter results really fast. Might as well just talk about it, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just die to talk about it. 100-meter women. Yo, can we talk about how I don't think at a competition like this you have a women's 100 and a 200. Just do the 100 so you can build towards it at the end of the meet. Like, they had it early in the competition because the 200 is later on in the day, which I get. But
I
the
think,
drama, I honestly felt like the race started too quick.
But who was the only one competing in the 200 from the 100? Sharika did it, right? Did she do the 100 and then she did the 200? Sharika Jackson.
Kambunji did too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She ran good.
She ran really good.
In the 200.
Yeah,
she didn't run too bad in the 100 either.
Ruined Allison's
Where did
final race.
Do you know what? Where did she come? I didn't even see.
Yo, let's take a look.
I don't know where she came.
I don't know where she finished.
I don't know what she ran.
Comments are flying right now. I believe that the wind gauge meter was malfunctioning at the U.S. trials in 1988. I agree with that. Yeah,
that wind was not the way.
You notice all the game. Notice Kambunji.
Someone said, "Who's that? Master Blaster 205." Lord.
Master Blaster. Respect.
I'm not even going to go there with that. But anyway, moving on.
Master Blaster.
After all of the talk, I was expecting Sha'Carri to at least run sub 11, but to finish last. Listen, I don't know what was going on. We were like, hold on, sub what? No, but what was going on? What do you think? I mean, Rusty, she needs some WD-40 or something, maybe.
That's rude. Look it.
I'm not being rude. I'm just saying that was some serious rust.
Look it.
10. What did she run before?
She ran 11:14.
No, but what did she run at the US trials?
70. Well, in the heat, she ran 77 or 72.
I don't know, but it was 70 something. So 11:1.
She's obviously not in shape. So if you're not in shape, shit happens, yo. Like,
but how are you not in shape?
I mean, she hasn't been
Do
doing
you know what,
nothing.
though? I'm going to say
to
something.
To have the down of not being allowed to go to the Olympics, and then trying to stay in shape when everyone's at the real championships you want to be at, but you're at home. It's like, how do you...
Do you know what, though?
Gatlin didn't look it either.
No, but you know what? I thought Gatlin was going to do more.
I thought so too.
Do you know what? Because we were talking about this the other day. Like, obviously, I was like, Justin hurt himself at the US trials. So, what did he do? Hamstring. Hamstring.
Or no, hip flexor.
Okay, so he pulled up at the US trials, so obviously didn't make it. So, I'm thinking he's going to come back, right? He's going to be ready because he had like 4 years out and he came back flying. He has that. But I mean, he's 40 now, so.
Well, 39.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do something. I was like, oh, Justin's going to do something, but I guess your boy Andre had something else to say.
Big up the one. Big up the one named Andre DeGrasse. I don't. More times people will be like, yo, the manager's standing by him because he's a Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
But
kind of. But kind of.
He's the real deal.
But kind of you are.
No. He's
I like
real
Andre, but
deal.
Kind of.
Why are you hating?
I'm not hating, but you're Canadian. He's Canadian.
No, he's Canadian and he's doing his thing, yo. Like
no, he is.
He's doing his thing.
Okay, it's a little bit windy, 2.9, but 1074. That ain't slow. That ain't like.
Yo, he always runs good in
slouching.
Eugene though. He actually ran 975 there before, at the NCAA championships at the old Hayward Field.
What wind was that?
That was 2015.
What wind?
That was 2.7.
Okay.
I think it was the same wind today.
2.9 today.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
he's not very heavy, so when that wind catches him, not many people are going to beat him. His start, though.
It was good today.
His start was good today.
For once.
Yo, he just changed his start yesterday.
He always comes through so well, but his start, yeah. It's not as bad as the Juggernaut. But
big up the one named Joseph Fambule, a.k.a. the Juggernaut.
Did you name him that?
I did.
Yeah.
If you want to check out,
why are we giving everyone names?
At Voices of TNF, that's what we do, yo. At Voices of TNF, you could see the little Juggernaut tribute.
That's cool. You did that.
I'll give you little hints.
You did your thing.
But there might be a Terminator tribute coming up. There just might be.
I think a 10
Terminator.
Terminator. I think 1054 deserves it. You know. I mean.
Yeah, yo.
NBC didn't give her an interview, so she needs a little.
Yeah, let's get a caller.
She needs a little something.
Yeah, you want to run that real quick? If y'all didn't hear the NBC interview, you got it handy right now.
No, but this was before.
Before what?
This was before the race.
You're lying.
Yeah.
I thought that was after.
No, that was before the race.
Wait, you're talking about Elaine?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Sha'Carri.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Okay, we're gonna have to find that. Just hollering at one of the people calling in here. Is the podcast on Spotify? Yeah, it's on Spotify. Mm-hmm. It's on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Yeah. You can check it out on YouTube. Google Podcasts. You know. It was a good episode, yo. We really got into what happened at the Olympics, and we led into this meet. A lot of what we said came into fruition. I mean, the hype around the 100. There was hype, but they just did this whole thing wrong. Like, okay, check this out. You have these three women. Mm-hmm. They're known. They're fast. They're personalities, and they all want to be the fastest woman in the world.
Yeah.
They really want to be the fastest woman in the world. There's animosity towards each other. Even within Jamaica, the two Jamaicans didn't even shake hands after the 100-meter final. So there's them two. And you got Sha'Carri going wilding. She's wilding the whole time. So she obviously wants it. Get them in a room together. When you have them in a room, like, make an event out of it. Do something with it. Like a UFC event. Like, we don't want them, like, really talking at each other. But, make an event. Have people there. Have people in there choosing sides. There's a crowd. Responding to every remark they make. and then ask them some questions that actually mean something, yo. So
but what did they do? What was the press conference like? Like, at the back of the room, all you see is the back of every journalist's head. You can't even really see them. There's no close-ups, right? The way that they put them on the stage all spread out, obviously social distancing, but come on. And then they put Sha'Carri at the front and then the three Jamaicans at the back. And then the thing is, for me, I thought, honestly, because leading into it, you know, Sha'Carri came out with that little video I think she put up a video of her like in the salon where she had her like a natural afro hair and she had the Nicki Minaj like voiceover, and I was like, oh, dad, like she's proper like talking the talk, and then I was a little bit like, yeah, what's this?
When we the race?
No, in the press conference.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was gonna come out and be like, I'm about to take all these chicks out.
But she would have.
But she was so mean.
Ask her the right question. She would have. Put her in the right, setting.
That setting was, I mean, we be cussing the way that it's produced. Like, I don't know why it's just not
a missed
entertainment.
Opportunity.
Listen,
so there you missed the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
There you missed the opportunity, and
get it off your chest. Go on.
And then you're watching the broadcast. I didn't see the NBC broadcast, by the way. If you guys saw the NBC broadcast, let us know how that was. Saw the BBC broadcast. Yo, all of a sudden, women's 100, they're at the line. Not no walk-ins, not no prep, not no... Like, get me ready. Let me get some foreplay, yo. You know what I'm saying? Set me up now. Like, it's just kind of, give me a little something so I just know something's about to happen. Not just, yo, we're inside. It's like, okay.
Kind of feels like, I'm not going to keep using.
Oh, yeah, we've been using bare sexual references, yo. Yeah, if you listen to the last podcast, we kind of use a sexual reference too to kind of relate, but a lot of people relate to it.
But you know what that was like? The sexual reference that we use in our podcast? It's kind of like, you know, when you're like really, really, really looking forward to it,
right.
And then she takes off her wig and her lashes and her makeup. She puts on her headscarf and it's not that hot. You know that? Because basically, if you haven't heard the podcast,
it was kind of like that.
We're talking about the fact that like the whole build up of Sha'Carri and the fact that she didn't run the Olympics. It was like everyone wanted to see that race between Sha'Carri, Shelly-Ann and Elaine. Everyone wanted to see that race. But obviously, because of the whole weed situation, she doesn't get to run. So we don't get to see one of the possibly the best races in history. So we're thinking this is going to be the best race in history. And obviously, since she didn't make it, this chick's like in Kanye West's promo. Yeah. She's, Nicki Minaj is like shading her.
Yeah.
Who was that other chick?
Oh, if it miss you. That's what he said after.
But what was that other chick? Cardi B. Wants to be friends with her. I mean, you've got Michelle Obama like bigging her up. The thing is, this is something that we were using the reference that like, it's like when you kind of like, what's sexy? Just seeing a butt naked chick, a butt naked gal standing in front of you. You just on the first night, or a little lingerie,
some lingeries,
a little lingerie,
some lingeries.
It's like that kind of
T-shirt
anticipation.
and my panties on.
Okay.
Something like that.
Don't
something
give
like
away all of the.
You gotta check out the podcast. Check out the last podcast. Yeah.
But it's kind of like that. I feel like it's one of those things where you get the sexy lingerie, but then all of a sudden she goes into the bar, she takes off the wig, the lashes get ripped off, and then she comes last. It's not hot. I don't know if that was the hottest thing.
It's not a good look. And
I wonder why though. I wonder what. We need to.
It would have been good to actually hear what happened. Because her interview didn't state what happened. And we have to find that interview somewhere. So let me see if I can find that for y'all, yo.
And look at these comments.
Yeah, take a look at the comments real quick.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. We know that she.
If you guys got a link for that post-race interview, actually, just throw it in. Throw it in the comments. And we're gonna throw that up.
What's all up? In the game. No. Gatlin, please go away after this season. That's a bit harsh.
What's up? You want him to retire? He said 4 women. Stop leaving Sharika out. Yeah, Sharika's in there, but I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. she's in there.
She's in there.
She's in there.
We know what the names are. Come on, man.
Yeah. I want to see what she's going to run, though, in the 400, because she said she loves all the events.
She ain't gonna go back to the 4.
I saw a tweet, like, I love the 100, I love the 200, and I love the 400. I'm just giving it a little break, and then I'll see next year. We'll just decide with my coach.
She's not going back to the 4. No one likes 400-meter training, yo. It's like, why would you put yourself through that? If you're having success in the premier event, then stay with the premier event.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll actually get better in the 100. But she ain't beating Elaine.
I mean, she ain't
together.
beating Mila Weibo.
Once she's healthy.
I mean, she's going to be healthy by next year. Well, I don't
Big up
understand
to Wayne and Sha'Carri Mila Weibo.
She did her thing. It was funny, the Olympics, it was funny how she thought, I'm going to double up, see where I'm at. Ran the first round, realised these girls are fleeing. I was like, tried to run the semi. Not quite where I need to be. In the final, you know what? Before that final, she was already in the 400. Her brain had already, it was already projecting ahead to the 400. She jogged that, I think she ran 24 seconds. She ran the shit out of that 400, though. No diving over the line this time. Just, fully just took those girls out.
Yo. Okay, so we got former Olympic gold medalist, American sprinter, comedian, Bernard Williams. About to jump in and chime in. Yeah, you know Bernard, right?
Oh, Bernard. I remember Bernard very well.
Bernard.
Very funny.
Let me get this link to him real quick.
Very funny.
And we can chop it up about this.
Master Blaster on the message. Master Blaster 205.
Anticlimax.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Haywood
we were
Field,
talking about that.
AKA the wind tunnel.
Was the meet? Okay, tell me this. Why we didn't see the NBC coverage though?
No, we didn't.
It seemed kind of dead. I mentioned that I like the old Haywood Field better because it's a bit more intimate. You can hear the fans. You can feel the fans. I ain't feel the fans here today. They're far away. The stadium's so huge, and you can't hear them, yo. Get some mics in the stands, or let me hear something. I want to know.
And I know. I think we were watching what were we watching? Well, anyway, whatever broadcast we were watching. First of all, the commentators were dry, like cream cracker. Oh my Lord. We've talked about this. For me, look, you can't have two white guys, middle-aged, that if they were good, I don't know who they are, but if they were racing, they're going to definitely run the 1,500 to the 3,000 steeplechase. There's a vibe of that kind of... I'm not saying nothing against those, but it's not like the vibe of a sprinter jumper. It's not speed and power, is it?
Right.
So they've got a certain vibe when they're commentating. It's kind of dry. It's not, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. It's that when I watch, I don't feel like it's my vibe. I don't feel like it's getting me excited. I don't feel like it's something that I connect to when they're commentating. Dead. It's totally dead.
It's kind of dead.
I mean, they sound good when they're commentating on...
That's the thing. When you hear them talking about distance,
3,000, 10,000, it's like, oh, okay, let me listen.
They're in that.
I don't care about no 10,000, but I'll listen to it because I feel like, they sound like they know what they're talking about. They do not know how to commentate on jumps and sprints. They just don't. They don't know how to do it. We need something more. Yeah. So I don't know, whoever listened to the NBC, I mean, you've got Atto, you've got Sha'Carri Richardson, so Ross.
Yo, I should see if he wants to chime in, yo. I don't know if he's allowed.
Yeah.
You know how that go. Yeah, big up one named Coda. He said, I'm 100% right on the stadium field. You're absolutely right. Okay. Now, someone commented, sorry about that, that's the microphone, on Noah's 200 meters.
What? Listen.
So let's take a look at that. And I have a few remarks about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Noah is exceptional when he gets his lane.
Listen.
But when he doesn't, he's not. So Noah Lyles, 1952. The wind was 1.5. That's fast though, man.
I don't know. I mean, outside of Bolt, who's running that? I mean, I think Johan Blake's run that. Who else has run 19.5? No. Who else has run 19.5? Frankie Fredericks, I remember back in the day. Michael Johnson, 19.6.
No one's ran that.
Who's run 19.5? That just got like overlooked. I think Johan Blake ran that. Bolt's run that. Michael Johnson's run that.
I think that might be it.
That's it. 3 guys ever. I don't think I've ever seen 19.5.
It's really fast.
It's super fast.
But he
yet,
runs
no
very well in Eugene, and he runs very well out of that lane.
What lane was it?
7. And he always chooses 7
Is he
or
Carson
8.
or what?
Hold up.
What happened to him?
Yo, wasn't he supposed to run the 4?
Where was he?
Was there a
Hold
men's
on.
4? Did we miss that? Hold on a second. He didn't run.
Wait a minute. I don't think there was a 400. Did I see a 400?
No, there wasn't a 400. Wasn't there all this hype about this men's 400 meters and Carson Warholm was supposed to run? Were we tripping? I know that's what we heard. People talking about him running 42. Yeah, there's no 400.
Walter Dix. Did he run 19.5?
Oh, yeah. We talked about him in our...
Walter Dix, Justin Gatlin, Tyson Gay. Have all run 19.5.
We're tripping, yeah.
You know, you're tripping.
One named Teo.
Teo's giving us the information. That's what we love. That's what we love.
Yeah, we love our viewers, yo. Yeah, them guys are running, yo. Walter Dix is
All in the Game also said only Gatlin and Gay. But then, obviously, we got Walter Dick in there. Teo knows his shit.
Why do you keep calling him Walter Dick?
Dix.
That happened in the podcast
listen.
earlier in the year when we were
no.
talking about Walter Dix. I had to edit it out.
No.
Because she was just stuck at Walter Dick.
No, but tell everyone, tell people I'm the worst. This is why I did a bit of commentary, just one or two times. This is where we actually met. Well, we didn't meet. Well, yeah, we met before, but we talked.
Yeah,
so I was doing the commentary for the World Indoors in 2018 for IAAF. You were doing some stuff for CBC. Mm-hmm. And then we kind of met on the stairs. We had a little chat. I didn't remember who you were.
No.
Did you remember me?
Hell yeah, I remember you.
Okay, well. Anyway, and I've done a little bit, but you know what? I don't know if I could do it because me and names.
And names ain't really a thing.
I constantly.
You need a very good play-by-play announcer that can say all the names, so you could just say that one, and then they can say the name. You'd be like, yeah, that one.
I love talking about it. I get super excited. I get super hyped. But names, I'm not into the name thing. But that's important.
I hear that.
Walter Dick.
Walter Dix.
What was that guy that in the British team? This is what I'm saying. In the relay that got taken over by Tortu.
Nathaniel Mitchell Blake.
You mean Nathaniel? Okay.
Don't do
and
that,
then
man.
who else? I'm always forever saying she's my girl as well. I love her.
Dana?
No. I always say Dana instead of Dina.
Dina-Asher Smith.
And I always say I always call her Athing Mu.
I call her Athing as well though, because Athing just sounds cooler.
It's so much
She calls herself Ting Ting though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Kenny Bednarik ran 1968, which is 1980. I mean, it was a while back, but I mean, it's a solid run. Josephus Lyles came third behind his brother.
PB.
Must be an interesting life being Noah Lyles' brother.
It's his younger brother, though.
Quote unquote. Well, not quote unquote. His slower brother.
Liberties.
But he's fast, so it's not like he's slow.
I mean,
it's just his brother's faster.
20.03? That ain't slouchy.
He's not slow. It's just his brother's very fast, so it goes unnoticed, right? But came third at this race, which is big because there's a lot of big names there. Aaron Brown came fourth, who we might be able to talk to later on tonight. Rai Benjamin, I actually expected more from him. 2016.
I mean, did you hear though? I was watching his tweets. He had a crazy travel. He had some problem with his Uber driver. Apparently his Uber driver went the wrong route. He lives like off of the, I think the 101 in LA. He could have taken that straight. He decided to go some other route. Took 45 minutes. He missed his flight.
Oh, that's why?
It was a drama. I don't know if that's why, but like there was a drama. It took a long time for him to get there.
I don't know if you remember, but off of the turn, I was like, yo, Rai got it. Because he seemed like he was in a good position.
But he kind of didn't.
He didn't. Because, you get that sling off the turn? There was no sling, yo. So It's okay. It's not his event, so it's whatever. Happy to see Josephus PB. He's making progress. Love to see it. Yeah, we do too. Johan Blake's 1926.
That was crazy. I remember that. Oh.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I don't know.
Do we want to look at it real quick? I think we should.
Yeah. That was like, I don't know.
People are loafing.
I remember watching the Michael Johnson when he ran, what was it?
32?
Oh my God. Was it
I
96?
thought the clock was broken.
16 years old. No, it was not.
I thought it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember it being like 2 a.m. I was 16, screaming down the house. Everyone woke up. I couldn't help it. Passion though.
Oh yeah, it comes up right away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
That's his 976.
They interviewed Bloke afterwards. They interviewed Bolt afterwards.
Did you see that picture that Bolt put up the other day with his 3 gold medals? Half naked, kissing one of them.
Yeah, he's been putting up a lot of medal pictures lately.
It's his birthday. I think it's his birthday today. Or yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Pick up the one named Bolt.
He's got a new single out. Party Time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Big up the one named Bolt for our theme music. And for all y'all that don't know,
rhythm.
We've cleared it with him. He's all good with it.
Mm-hmm. Clockwork.
So as you can see, Walter Dick's coming off the turn.
Look at this.
In good position,
no,
but this guy just said...
Blake said no.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Quit playing with me.
Ridiculous. But why did Walter Dix come just...
That is
Where is he? No one's even remembering this guy.
Walter Dix.
He was such a good junior. Do you remember? He must
have such a bad taste in his mouth for track and field because he was an amazing athlete. He just had these Jamaicans to deal with that were just doing this ridiculous shit. Yeah.
You're pissed. You're pissed if you were a male sprinter in the 1 or the 2 in the time of Bolt.
I know, right? This is a racing career. Let's take a look at this one more time. It kind of looks like he's jogging the turn.
You would know more than me.
That's him in lane 6. Walter Dix on the inside of him, running the turn.
Ran a good turn.
With 120 left, he decided.
Look at that!
He said, "Okay, I'll run now."
I'm gonna go from like 4th gear to 6th. Where was this?
That is absolutely disgusting.
Слушайте, это не сбой, что-то сразу убрали, я не знаю, это невозможно.
Lausanne?
Но это он очень быстро бежал, правда. Oh, that outfit's kind of cool. I don't remember that. I don't remember that Adidas thing.
А спрашивается, а что он побежал на 200 метров? Что-то я ничего не понимаю.
I always felt like Johan Blake tried to do the whole, you know, that whole thing. It just wasn't quite...
We're feeling it?
No. I don't
you know what, though? If you're not winning, just subconsciously, people just don't take to it. Like, if he was winning, you would feel it. Guaranteed.
I mean, it was, but you know what? I'd appreciate it right now. Let's try.
Yeah.
I mean, what personalities do we have in the men's 100?
Just.
I was happy to see.
The closest thing to a personality is Andre.
Well, Andre is
he at least shows something. He showed a little, you know what I'm saying, point at the clock.
But that was today.
He'd do a little something. Nah, he did it in Tokyo too, a little bit.
Well, I'm glad.
But no one else
today
doing
he
like
really
that.
looked like he had a little something in him, but there wasn't really. I'm like, I don't know if it's because Bolt's gone, and we're used to that. But you know what? You got into a little Twitter ting today. Like, oh my God, I was like, please. I mean, how many tweets did you guys
that's your guy.
Oh my Lord. I was like...
It's an interesting discussion though,
because who got in on it as well?
Initially Stu came in on it.
Yeah.
But
that was crazy, honestly.
Let me see if Andre wants to jump in on this.
You got in on the whole thing, like someone saying that they don't feel like that in the press conference they need it to be like UFC or boxing. I feel like, why not? Like, what's the problem with that? Our sport needs something. It needs something. It's a bit dry.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like it needs something. Who are you messaging? Andre?
Yeah.
He did our little voice note on our podcast.
Said he can never catch a wind.
What, behind?
Yeah. Well, you can't catch a legal wind.
Yeah, true.
Because he was talking about, he was like, yo, Canadian record might go this race, yo.
I mean, he came back. He's done all right. He's recovered from the whole jet lag thing quite good. To be honest, I feel like, you know who did well as well?
Who that?
Athing Mu. We were talking about her. She's around 155.0 what? Something.
That's Jay's girl crush.
I just like her. I mean, she's 19. She's...
Just like her.
I do.
Okay. A lot of our callers are on BPT.
I don't know what that is.
Black people time. So just sit tight. Let's continue the discussion. So she ran an American record, world leading time, world junior record. Athing is doing her thing.
But she's in a different class. I think Keely Hodgkinson, who came second at the Olympics, who got the silver medal, who I think at the Olympics she ran 155.88, and she got the national record, the British record. She was left.
Yeah.
I think Raven Rogers was in that race as well. So all three medalists from the Olympics. She looked like in a different class.
Yeah. Well, Kaylin Whitney was the rabbit. Was supposed to go through in 55 seconds. Went through in 54.19, which isn't bad still. It's still kind of close. But Athing didn't go with her. She kind of knew. And I think Athing came through right on 55. So, or 55 mid, something like that. And then she just held it, yo. She's stronger than everyone else. So it led her to a new American record. But
I just want to say,
I wonder if this is getting boring to her now.
The thing is, but what someone said, I saw someone on Twitter today say she's only 19, but it feels like she's been running for 84 years.
She said that?
Someone said, because she ran the whole indoor season, the whole NCAA indoor season, smashed that in the face, then ran the whole outdoor season. I think she ran the 400 at the NCAA final, decided not to run the 800, and then 1 week later ran the 800 at the US trials, won that, world leading time, went to the Olympics, won the gold medal, come here, run another national American record. I mean, is she not done? Is she not tired? I need some of that 19-year-old energy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she probably wants to chill, yo. Sparkle, you feel bad for Brown. Why? Respect for the tune-in. Oh, I got the keyboard off. Is it because he's in the shadows? He's going to be on later tonight, yo, so stay tuned. This is Jade Hubby. Respect, Jamie. People just want their gunshot show. That's why they always holler.
You're fresh. That's the problem.
Am I?
It's that pure Jamaican blood. That's why everyone was... All the Jamaicans were hating on you for like...
Because they know how fresh I am, but I'm not
you
always
love
a
off
boost to
Sha'Carri.
Jamaicans.
Visualizing her in her lingerie.
Shakiri gossip. Don't stop that.
Just saying.
Don't do that. My girl's gonna hear about that.
Huh?
My girl's gonna hear about that. Yo, don't do that.
Oh, your girl. Do you think I care about your girl? Honestly, really.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone, Master Blaster 205. Athing Mu is brilliant. Teo, she's also beautiful. I agree. I mean, you know what? Right? We spoke about this today. She didn't even get nominated for the SB College Athlete of the Year, Collegiate Athlete of the Year.
Mad.
Are you British?
Accent.
Are you British?
Don't make me mad,
you know.
If you guys don't know this, Collegiate Athlete of the Year for the women, for the ESPYs, was 4 athletes who were team athletes.
Handball.
Ultimately
softball,
won by Paige
soccer,
Bucher.
basketball
Player.
Nice.
Who, I don't know what she's doing now.
Was she blue-eyed? Because she was blonde and she was white.
Yo, all I know is Did she have a gold medal? Maybe she has a gold medal. Did the USA win the gold medal at the Olympics?
I don't know, but this was before that. And what made me laugh about it is that she won it. And in her acceptance speech, she talked about like, she needs to give, what did she say? She gives a shout out to all the black women in her sport that paved the way. But yet she's the one standing up there getting the award. Interesting. But anyway.
But Athing Mu wasn't even nominated. She was already American record holder, number 1 in the world in the 800 meters, number 3 in the world in her secondary event, 400 meters, NCAA champion, NCAA record holder.
Yeah.
Not even a nomination. Have some respect, man.
Do you know what? For me, she's the most amazing. You know what I like about her? 19 years old, she's just so grounded. She knows who she is. She's so comfortable in her blackness. That's what I love as a black woman. She's like, nah. And she ain't gonna let like any interviewer or anyone like tell her anything else. She's like, I just like the way she carries herself. And also, I think what attracted me first was when I first saw her run, her just physique is just perfect for what
you've been saying that.
You know what? I'm a purist in that way.
You are.
In the fact that I can see a physique and I'm like, oh shoot. That is perfect. The way that she runs, like her limbs, everything the way that she looks, I'm like, no one ain't ramping with this chick.
Yeah.
So even though Keely's British and, you know, I've got to like fly the flag for Britain, I'm like, really? And they're both 19. But I don't know if she's going to be able to roll with this chick.
She's not.
Yeah, so.
She's just not.
She's not going to.
I think it's on another level. She's going to have the world record soon. I don't know what the world record is, though. Actually, let me take that back because the world record is some Eastern European something.
Yeah, it's something.
So let me take a look at that in a second.
Yeah.
I've come across Sha'Carri's interview. So I'm going to let y'all hear this real quick, okay?
If you missed it.
If you missed it.
But what I don't understand is why she don't do this prior. She had all the hype and then in the press conference a little bit meek and then all of this talk.
They weren't asking the right questions, and the setting wasn't set up for her to just be who she wanted to be.
Why did she pull out the 2?
Oh, well, let me talk about that. I knew she wasn't going to run the 2 after
You said that. You said that, but like, then don't talk this. Don't do all this talk.
Something's probably wrong. She might be injured.
I think it's rust.
We know she's not an 11-1 sprinter. So there's something obviously wrong. So I'm going to let y'all hear this real quick, just in case you didn't. Here we go.
It was a great return back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come and perform. Having a month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the shit you want. Because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won. But they're not done seeing me yet. Period.
Yo, I didn't see them walking by.
Shelly-Ann.
So as she was talking, Shelly-Ann was walking by and looking like she was looking like
Shelly-Ann.
She was looking in a way like, oh, Sha'Carri's doing her thing.
Do you know what? You know what though? I understand what you're saying, but it was a great return. No, it was not. It wasn't a great return.
Well,
you came last.
Okay.
It's not like you came 4th behind the 3 medalists.
Lined up against the 3
No.
medalists.
No. Did you? No.
Why are you?
No.
Whoa.
No.
Okay, we can't do that.
No.
Okay. Now, she lined up against the 3 medalists. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't been running. And now, I felt like she was going to pull something out. Fine. I thought she's been training on a Rocky level. You know, Rocky 3 when he was prepping. I thought it was one of those. In reality, you ain't been really training. These women have been running. They just came back from the games.
But I don't understand how you just did the whole Olympics. You did the whole, and it wasn't even a normal Olympics. You had to go through all of this palaver, all of this stuff before the Olympics, all of the stress. It wasn't a proper Olympics. And then all of a sudden, you come back, you go home, and you come back, and you ran 10:54? What? Like, at what point is there the down after the up? This chick she got the gold in the 100. She got the gold in the 200. She got the gold in the relay. Like, At what point is there a down? Because I'm just trying to think of that as a human being. Like, where's the down? This is something you've been working for 5 years. She's been through hell. Elaine has literally talked about how the fact that she's been through hell. She's had the Achilles injury. Everyone writ her off. What did she say in that interview that we found? She said, everyone talking about how I'm mental. I'm not mental.
I'm not mental.
I'm not mental, she said.
They're saying she's crazy because she said she was going to win, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Jamaicans will drop you in 2 seconds, eh? But then when you're back on, it's like, yo, me believe in it, you know.
No, but you know what? I saw
a
tweet from Bolt. I don't know when this was. I think it was not too long after the Olympics, talking about how, and I think it was one of the first times he's actually spoken out like this. And he was talking about the fact that Jamaica didn't really help a lot of their athletes. A lot of their athletes.
Asafa.
No, it was
really?
Bolt.
I saw Asafa do that too.
Oh,
so
really?
Go on, yeah.
So Bolt, I saw it today, but I was looking through because it was his birthday. I was trying to, he's got his little single out. I was like, what's Bolt doing? Because I feel like it must be sad. It's his
Big one named Bolt.
Yeah, but you think he must have been sad watching the Olympics? It's like the first time he ate the man, and he didn't even go.
Yeah, they kind of left Bolt out of this Olympics.
Like, how you leave Bolt out though? He's been the Olympics for the last 3 Olympics.
This is the problem with track and field, yo.
It's like, how
when
do you leave Bolt?
Done, you are done, yo. It doesn't matter if you're
doesn't matter who you are. Full air. The man got full air
now.
And you know what? It was like, well, it's the Olympics and, it's a pandemic, so we're not going to bring everyone. But I'm seeing bare people going to the Olympics. Why are you there?
Right.
Like, you can't bring Bolt?
Yeah, Bolt should have been there.
Bolt should have.
Unless he didn't want to go.
Unless his fee was too much.
That's another thing.
But you know what? From what I'm seeing from all of his posts, I think he posted about 1 million times all the times he ran. And on this day in 2008, on this day in 2016, I did that. I think he was real missing it.
He has to be, man.
Listen, I mean...
He experienced some amazing moments, yo.
But he was track and field.
And he experienced all the moments that everyone dreams of. So how could you not miss that? It's impossible. And now the Olympics just forgot about him.
That must hurt, man.
I don't know if you guys know, but football player Tyreek Hill challenged him to a 40-yard dash now because he's retired. And Bolt was like, listen, all right, I'll run a 70 meters against you. And we got to put something up for it. So I'll put up one of my Olympic medals for your Super Bowl ring. I haven't heard nothing back from Tyreek still.
Other than the fact that he said...
You did say that he was like, give this guy some attention.
Yeah, he did. He did. That's what I was looking at today. He said, give this guy some attention. And then Bolt put up, he went to Google, he got a screenshot of when he ran, I think Bolt ran 4:22 and that Tyreek Hill guy ran 4:29 or something like that. And he kind of circled it and he's like...
Oh, that's a good comeback though, because Bolt did it in some
flat. And that's what he said. He said I did it in some...
Fully clothed and in some Clarks.
Yeah. So... But
Tyreek needs to shut up, yo.
Tyreek,
you're only calling him out because he ain't really running no more, yo. That's kind of lame.
And the thing is, I saw that there was when Tyreek Hill was interviewed and asked about it, and he said, "Yeah, I will take him out. I'll take Bolt out, whatever." Tyreek Hill tweeted that and said, "Yeah, I said this," and then Bolt quote tweeted it and was like, "Say less." So that's how the whole thing happened. But I think Bolt's just missing the whole. I mean, he's doing his little Peloton thing now on the bike.
The Peloton. It's like, you sound like you're dissing right now. Yo.
No, I'm not. But I'm like, I feel like he's missing it. And I feel like, why would you not?
He's absolutely missing it.
Why would World Athletics, why would, the IOC not involve him in the Olympics, in athletics right now? I don't understand.
He needs to be there, yo.
I don't know.
Hold on, let's go to the comments real quick because we got a caller come in very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Gatlin wasn't catching Mitchell Blake in the relay anyway. Oh, so Jamie SLA, I'm assuming you're referencing the fact that they didn't bring Gatlin to the Olympics for the relay, saying he wouldn't catch Mitchell Blake. You're probably right. But I'll tell you what, Christian would have.
Oh
Christian absolutely would have. And I know Christian is at home watching that really like, pfft.
What's happened to Christian?
These
No one ain't
clowns.
hearing about this dude. Is he on Twitter? Is he on social media? Has he said anything? Where is he?
He just...
Where is he? Is he like disappeared off the face of the earth?
On Instagram and in his stories, every so often they'll put up a little something of him just living life, yeah.
How much
He'll be
longer has
back.
he got?
Christian's going to be
on
back.
his ban.
And he's going to be back with a vengeance.
How long has he got left?
I think he only has like a...
So he'll be back
look
next
at
year.
this because I'm wondering if he's going to be... If the band's going to be done before the season's done. He's still training. What if he came back
most people are training. Why are you going to stop?
What if he came back for like Lausanne or something? I don't know.
I forgot about that guy. This is track and field. We just be forgetting
just
about
leaving
people.
the track. About to go to the hotel. Okay, cool. Stay tuned. Aaron Brown's going to join us, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Everyone's going to want to join at the exact same time. That's going to piss me off, yeah. Oh, who is? Oh. Bernard's ready. So let me send him this link. We go to one named Bernard Williams. Bernard.
I'm still trying to think about whether or not how I feel about this event because I was so excited. You don't understand. After the Olympics, I was done. I was like, I need a break.
You were. Yeah.
I was tired.
Oh,
I was doing way too much. I was trying to do too much. I spread myself a bit thin. And I felt like 2 weeks, okay, I'm ready for this. I'm excited, but then I don't know, it just wasn't exciting enough for me. It just went too fast.
She's alone in that, ladies and gentlemen, because I missed it. I was waking up like, dang, I ain't watching no track today.
I'm reading these comments. We've been missing a few.
Yo,
Someone's like, Bolt's helping the missus at home with the new arrivals because he had twins. This man kept that secret.
Yeah, his life is totally
What did he
different
call
now,
his kid? Lightning. Lightning, his first baby.
What did he name
Olympia Lightning Bolt. And then one of his twins he named Thunder. And he saw a tweet the other day where he's like, something about lightning and thunder's giving me problems. Some shit.
That's kind of... Oh, what's the next?
What do you think about that? What do you guys think about that? You think that's a bit too much, calling your kids lightning and thunder? He should have called the other one rain. He called it Saint.
How's that going to look
Saint
on a
Leo.
resume?
Yeah, thunder. Oh my God.
Who's going to take that seriously?
It's doing too much, but you know, it's kind of
Thunderbolts.
cute. But in real life, when you're an adult, what's your name? Thunder. Oh no! If I met a guy,
It's a girl, right?
it's a boy.
So if you were...
So if I'm out and I meet a boy,
Since a guy came up and trying to talk to you, he's cute, you know what I'm saying? He got some charm.
he's
He's
talking
like...
to me, and I'm like, hey, and he said his name.
He's like, what's your name? My name is Jade. And you're like, what's yours? Thunder.
No, he's gonna change that. No, you know what? I've got a good friend, and I met him at my brethren, Fab.
Right.
You know my favorite. So
Fabulous.
I met my good friend at 2016 Olympics. Right, he played basketball for Team GB at the Commonwealth Games, and my friend who I used to train with in the gym, she's a weightlifter. She was like, got to the dining room, just got to the hotel, go to the dining room, as you do as athletes, right? As you do, that's the place to be. So I get there, I'm sitting down talking to Jo Calvino, she's a weightlifter, and then I see all these tall guys coming. I'm like, oh, they must be basketball players, whatever. So one of them comes over, he starts chatting to us. She introduces me. She's like, hey, this is my friend, Fab. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's your name? And he's like, Fab. I'm like, but what's your real name? He's like, Fab. I'm like, but what's the name your mother gave you? And he's like, Fabulous. I was like, stop shitting me. Why are you chatting shit? Like, I like that. I was like, oh my God, man's telling Fabulous. Anyway, I was like, yeah, okay, well, tomorrow bring your passport down. Let me see. This dude's name is Fabulous. His mum called him Fabulous. to this day, we've been friends for like 11 years, whatever. To this day, that is the jokes.
It's kind of like the boxer Marvin Hagler, who legally changed his name to Marvelous.
Yeah, but he legally changed his name. My brother's mum gave him his name Fabulous. That's like, she was like, yeah. My children are.
Does he like his name?
Of course. I mean, he does. We just call him Fab, but it's kind of
Fab's
cool, but
Fab's cool.
but it's still.
I don't know who's gonna call him Fabulous.
No, everyone just calls him Fab, but still, that's kind of.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. You gotta love it.
His middle names is fine, but just the first name is a no. Yeah, I agree. It's Bernard, yo. Sent him the link. I'm gonna talk some things.
I wonder how people are feeling. Did they feel like the hype was?
Everyone's
did it live up to
at
it?
the same time?
Did it live up to it, people? Did it live up to the hype? I don't know. I want to know because I don't feel
you
like
guys think it lived up to the hype?
I don't think it did. I think people are like, yeah, that was rubbish. I think people are.
Sorry, people.
Mm.
Yeah, Aaron's on his way home from the track. Okay. So let's go back to these results real quick because we haven't spoken about most of the events we've been talking about. Sha'Carri. We've been talking about Noah for a little bit. What was the other highlight? Was that it?
I think that was it.
All this build up and that was
I think the only other one was Delilah. She ran 52.77. That meet went quick. They had a couple long distance. Huh?
Was that a highlight though?
Well, because Sydney wasn't in it. Where was she?
Sydney.
Where was Sydney? Where was Sydney?
Sydney doesn't look like she likes track right now.
Yeah, it's true.
She set a world record and walked off the track like it was like
nothing. And won an Olympic gold medal at 21.
If you're not hyped about that, why are you even doing track? There's no joy in it for you.
Yeah.
You experienced the joyous moments and you weren't joyous. So what's the goal here? What's the aim here? Why are you doing this?
The thing is, she's got the world record. She's got the Olympic gold medal. If you're not happy about that, what else is there to do? You're 21 years old. So what, you're just going to keep doing it and be miserable about it? I don't know. But I feel like Delilah ran well today. I'm glad to see her there. I'm glad that she came. She ran 52.77. That's fleeing still.
Yeah.
That's still fast.
52 ain't nothing now.
52. Listen, I remember back in the day, I'm British. Who remembers Sally Gunnell? Does anyone remember Sally Gunnell? Or am I showing my age? She won the Olympics in 92. Obviously, she's British. We were super hyped about that because...
Elaborate on the game. Go ahead, baby. Oh, Bernard's coming in. Sorry, baby.
Mm-hmm.
No, finish the story.
Yeah, she won the gold medal. I think in the World Championships over the year before or after she broke the world record, I think it was like 275 maybe. Mm-hmm. That was the world record at the time. But now, just 52.7 is like nothing. Like she just ran it and no one even talked about it. It's crazy. This meet, I think everyone just, like, performances were done that were crazy and no one really talked about it like it was none. I said this in our podcast about the Olympics and I feel like it's the vibe at the moment of track and field. There's a lot of head stuff, meaning like, oh, a stat. Oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. But other than that, it's like, there's none. Woo!
Big up the one named Bina. Oh, you only got a 0 piece it.
Yeah.
I just give you a nice little intro, yo. That's a good look, yo.
Oh, we like it. I don't think.
For those who don't know, I don't think he's hearing us right now.
Can I hear him?
You want to hear him? Oh yeah, you ain't gonna hear him.
It's all right.
I'm tripping.
It's cool.
I can solve that.
It's all right.
If I...
You want me to go and get mine?
No, that brown bag. Pass that for me. It's over there. Wash your glass. It's not there. Oh no, it's in the big black bag. Right here. It's in there. No, the brown bag's in the big part. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Bernard Williams, for those who don't know, Olympic gold medalist in the 4x1 World Championship, bronze medalist in the 100 meters, 2001. No. Jay, come here for a second. That top pocket. No, it's not that. It's the top pocket. I need the splitter. Yeah, right there. Respect. See that? See that?
I need to hear.
Yeah, you're gonna hear me too, though.
Mm-hmm.
And you.
Mm-hmm.
Respect. No, we lost him, but we're all good.
I haven't seen Bernard in years.
Man.
He was funny.
I know.
He was hilarious on the circuit. Like, it's dry being an athlete sometimes, just being in. Like,
There we go, right there.
Oh, is he back?
What's up, man? Can you hear us? Oh, hold up. Let me. Maybe. Oh, I know what the problem is. Hold on a second. Hold on. That's what it is. The audio.
Too much technical stuff for me.
Phone. Check. Okay, no, so he needs this. Check. Okay, and then that we should hear here.
Technical issues, Anson Henry.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear us? He's gone. I hear you. What's up? You hear it? You hear us?
Oh, snap. Hey, what's up, brother?
What's good, yo? Yo, we can't even see you.
Me? I know, it's tripping.
I saw you a second ago, though.
Right, but I couldn't hear you. I could see you, but I couldn't hear you.
That was on us, though. Or that was on me.
Okay, you want me to leave and come back?
No. Yeah. We just need to see you.
All right. I'm
or don't you just gotta turn the camera on?
Let me see. Oh yeah. My bad.
Yo, big up the one named Bina.
Morning.
What's good,
Good morning.
Yo, could you hear the reggae horn for real? Because I just gave you a reggae horn. Legit.
Snap.
Oh, you can watch it back and hear that. That's okay. What's good, yo?
Man, nothing, man. Just I was looking for a showdown, man.
Man.
I was looking for a fight. That was like a Tyson fight. You know, when you go to the bathroom, you come back and it's over.
Yo, man. First off, I was watching that. I was just shaking my head, yo. Then I seen the time come up, yo, and I was all of a sudden, I was standing up. I didn't even realize I was standing up, yo.
Yo,
54?
10-5-4. Yo, she would have kicked my butt in high
right
school.
Now, yo. A beating.
She would have kicked my butt in high school, man.
Yeah. Looking back, yo.
Mm.
So check this out. What were you expecting?
To be honest with you, I was expecting this. Yeah.
This is what you expected?
Yeah, I did a on my Facebook, I did a prediction. Just like I did right before the Olympics. I always do a prediction. And then it turns out, Elaine Thompson-Herah.
Is that your Jamaican accent?
Yes. My name is Pimp Slappington the Turd, aka Beef Wellington. Turd meaning tree, man, not turd meaning turd. Already told you, man.
But did you expect last?
Butt naked last?
I expected to lock the gate,
yeah.
yo.
He said it. He said it butt naked. Like, no one ain't caring about the... But we need the lingerie.
Yeah,
The
butt naked
anticipation.
last. Butt naked last is what I was expecting. Because the girls were running at the Olympics, right? So their bodies are already ready to go. Even the young lady that took 4th and went 10-8, who originally took 7th at the Olympics. Like, if you race, I mean, going through rounds and stuff as a professional athlete, the more races you run, the sharper you are.
Right.
And so these girls, all of them in that field, have been running at least 3, 6, maybe 9 races on this girl. So you I mean, just
but
if
don't make you tired?
No, apparently not. 10-5, and everybody else PR'd, and
sharp,
apparently not.
Cutlass sharp.
You got to remember the pandemic hit, so a lot of people are just rounding into shape.
I know, right? Yo, I was talking to someone about that. The fact that, because on the podcast we were talking about how they might be on a down, which would make sense, but because of the pandemic, they could still be on an incline, yo.
Yeah,
they could be building to the Diamond League finals. Yo, 1054 is not far off of 1049. It's right there, dog. So, yo, that world record might be done by the end of the year.
Nah.
Yo, she's running. She's on a whole nother level. Like, Shelly-Ann Frazier, boy, she's running, but it just doesn't look like it because Elaine Thompson is doing her thing. But she is running, man.
Yeah.
Her technique, I don't know. She just makes it look effortless. She makes it look easy.
Which one?
Elaine.
Oh, well, Shelly-Ann Frazier made it look easy too back in the day.
That's the thing. You take Elaine out, Shelly looks easy, yo.
She looks easy, yeah.
But look did you hear the post-race interview of Sha'Carri? You heard it?
I saw it.
What would you think of that, yo?
It was very hip-hop-ish,
Did you say hip-hop?
Hip-hop.
Do you mean Ghetto Fabulous?
Yeah.
No, not Jamaican. I'm talking about Sha'Carri's, because she threw like a Nicki Minaj in there, like, we're not done. Like, and she had the Nicki Minaj swag. And then she was saying, we're not done. Shelly-Ann, and it was in the back, like, eh.
She threw the curse word in too, yo.
You ever see like those movies where the one kid is not cool, and then you see all the cool kids walking through the hallway, smiling and everything? That's what that caption looked like in that interview.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
I heard that they shut interviews down after that. Lewis wasn't interviewing no one after that because it was kind of like she threw the cuss words out. So it's kind of like let it cool down for a little bit.
She said, I don't give a shit.
She don't give a shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have been mad too, but I probably would have said some stuff worse. I would have said some stuff worse than that. You know what? You all make my ass itch. That's right. I'm sick of this shit. I would have. People would have been like, man, Bernard is no good. I was so pissed off.
Yeah, baby.
No, I was going to say, but don't you feel like you would feel shame after that? After all the hype, all the talk leading into it. She's like doing videos and then you come dead ass last. Like that, you must know you're in that shape. You must know you're in like 11-1 shape. You know you ain't in no 10-6 shape. So.
Well, I think too, a lot of people don't want to say it. I'm going to just put it out there. When you get busted and have a bad drug test, you got to keep your nose clean.
For real. So you're saying the block was hot?
Yeah, whether it's marijuana or any other type of enhancement. Whatever she was on before, the weed, whatever it is she was on, the block is hot and it showed.
She might have needed a couple puffs today, yo.
Then she would have been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. I don't want people to take it and run like, oh, Bernard, how you gonna say that? Because I tested positive for marijuana, and when they tested me, I was like, all right, I'm gonna clean up my act. and that's what I did. And she cleaned up. Only difference is
you tested positive for marijuana, Doc?
Yeah. I'm one of the first. I'm like the Jackie. I am the Jackie Robinson of track and field for getting busted for marijuana. I was the first track athlete to do that, man. I'm not proud of it.
Yo, you're the first.
Bernard,
yo, I was watching an interview the other day with Soulja Boy. With Soulja Boy and $1 million worth of game. You ever watch $1 million worth of game? Anyways, he was talking about how he's the first to everything. I'm the first on YouTube. I'm the first who did this. Yeah, so you're saying you're the first to test positive for weed, yeah?
Yes, and then clean up and get Olympic medals. Yes, I am the first.
For real. It's big.
Yeah,
big
some people who tested positive, they ain't get no more medals after that.
Gunshots for that, yeah, gunshots at the yeah, you got the regular horn.
You're saying it. Maybe she needed a little something, and that's why she ain't running. She's had to clean up her game. So you're trying to tell me it makes a difference, smoking the weed.
Right, but
like what?
True. Well, I wouldn't say the weed make a difference. I would just say whatever she was doing, it don't look like it's the same.
So you don't think it's because of all the distractions? This chick's rolling with Kanye and Cardi B, and she's got all this hype.
She's living a life.
Michelle Obama's bigging her up. Like, do you not think for someone like her, from one night being normal to the next day, like all of a sudden it's crazy and everyone's talking, is that not like going to be a distraction?
Yes, I agree with you. That could be. That could be. But it could be a distraction. But, for me, if it was a distraction, I was looking forward to hearing her say, I'm still grieving over my biological mother. I just been spending a lot of time with my family and just preparing. I thank God that I'm actually still in the game to make a living. And, hats off to those women that just won. They are Olympic medalists. They are amazing. They are Olympians. And I inspired to be one someday just like they are. But she didn't go out with a class act like that. She wasn't talking about her biological mother and her grandmother who keeps her so grounded. Right. It's like the truth about her comes out in those interviews, and people don't really want to deal with that.
She
they don't
said
want to deal with that.
In the pre-interview, I saw an interview. It wasn't the press conference, it was after someone interviewed her, and then they asked her, like, what have you been doing, obviously, since the ban, and how have you overcome it, and have you stayed motivated? And she's like, well, I've just, been around my family, and I've just kind of been in a situation where they are supporting me, and that's what she's basically been talking about. So that's what she's been doing since the Olympics to kind of like deal with it. But 11, 14,
yeah, you're right. But
I can't.
But the problem, here's my problem. She got the support from her family, but she said she took a month off.
That's the problem.
Why would you do that?
That's the problem. So check this out.
Thank you.
I had all these predictions, and it got back to me that she wasn't doing nothing for a month.
Who doesn't do that?
So when I heard that, I was like, well, what the hell is she gonna run, yo? Like, you can't just sit out for a month and put a performance out.
And think you're gonna roll with like Shelly-Ann and Elaine.
They're just coming back off of the Olympics and running 10-6. Big up the one named Bader Games. Bader Games said B. Williams is the TK Kirkland of track. Explain.
I'm lost.
Yeah, it's peace to the mother F and K, because I'm telling you, man, they are mismanaging their stuff.
This is what we're gonna get one of our training partners in shortly. Hopefully you can stick around, Bernard.
Okay. Hopefully they like what I'm saying, because I don't want them to be like, boo, you sick. Okay.
No, he's cool.
No.
He's
but what do you think of the meet overall? What did you think of the vibe? Because
I
there was so much hype.
Well, the weird part was I didn't get to see the whole meet, so I kind of like went through YouTube and little pieces of it. So I really didn't get to enjoy the meet like I wanted to. Like no one talked about the men's 100 or the 200.
Did you hear about it?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Canadian won
Your
it.
boy won it, right?
974. Windy. Andre DeGrasse. 974. Yeah, it was disgusting still. And then the 200, Noah Lyles won 1952. That was nasty too. Yeah, they weren't joking around in the sprints from the men's side.
Yeah.
It was overshadowed because of the hype.
But this is the thing.
That's what I was saying.
Everyone was, I was going to say this before, everyone was talking about the women leading into this. I don't think
it's usually the other way around.
But it's always the other way around.
Yeah.
It's always the men that everyone talks about.
That's because the women are running-ish.
They're not only running.
They're
doing it right from this. We spoke about this in the last live we were on. They're doing it right from the standpoint of, yo, this is mine. This is my shit, and I don't want no one else messing with it. The guys aren't really doing that, yo. They're like legends, yo. They're like,
well, I think
looking
too,
through playlists
the guys
together before races
open.
and things.
It's open. It's open. It's wide open for the guys. The only one that's really performing like he is, no disrespect, is your boy DeGrasse.
Yeah.
Like if you move Usain Bolt out the way, this boy is running the same times he was running when he was behind Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
So all he's doing is running his potential. That boy Ben ran 9.7 Windy about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's true. You said that, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I feel like back in the day when you were running, when we were competing, like there were just personalities. Like in the men's 100, in a lot of the races, there were just events. There were just personalities. It was a bit more.
Yes.
There was a bit more excitement. Like they had a bit more vibe. Whereas right now, I feel like it's a bit. And it's only Sha'Carri for me that's come around, and she just doesn't give a fuck.
That's why I support her.
And you know, even like in the throws, you'll get like the Raven, the Hulk, Saunders with her like hair, and she's just got the vibe. And you're seeing the women do it. Who is doing that in the men? What's going on? The men's 100.
No,
everyone's placid.
Noah Lyles.
Yeah.
Noah Lyles.
Yeah. He's
doing backflips and stuff.
There's no aggressiveness.
No, but he's fun.
Listen,
He's
this is
like
why I miss
happy.
Christian. This is why I miss Christian. Because
really
Christian didn't care about nobody, yo, and he would call people out. He would say what he wanted to say. He would say, "This is my shit." Yeah, you say this is mine, yo, and no one's taking this shit from me, yo.
We all say that.
Well,
you
yeah,
said it,
but I mean,
Anson.
no one's saying it now.
We all said it.
Who's saying it now, though?
Even Marvin Bracey said it. Like a lot of people.
Curly. Do you know what? Fred Curly cracks me up.
I like Fred Curly.
I just saw him tweet today
Anson.
talking about, I'm about to be a billionaire. He said, I'm going to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
And then he goes and runs what, 9.7 something?
78. We're 78 today. Go on, what are you saying?
So, is that young lady, is that Jade?
Yeah.
Jade Johnson, yo, is the jumper.
Remember me?
Yeah.
Hey, you look great. I didn't even, you said, well, it was with us. I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like Jade. You look, that is cool.
You know.
Good to see you. You look great.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah.
Awesome. God damn.
How you doing?
Fantabulousism.
Yo, that little boy you seen coming in the live the last time we were on. That's your son. That's my stepson, yo. That's Lucas. That's
yes.
Remember he was coming to mess with me. He was pulling my shirt off and thing, yo.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Y'all got a lovely family.
Yeah.
Doing our little thing, you know.
Man, hey. You was because I know you told me you was in England.
How long have we been on? This is like, is this Jade?
You know, because
Do I look
it would have been
different?
okay. I was thinking in the beginning, it would have been real messed up if you were not Jade. I know it sounds weird. And I'm like, hey, Anson, hey, man, I don't mean no harm, but that young lady over there, is that Jade? No, that's not her. And I kind of like, all right, cool, my bad. And then we can just keep going, you know?
And then it's like, the chicks be like, who's Jade? And then everyone's in trouble.
Right. Like, yeah, she kind of looks like you, you know. She's the, he'll clean
it's
it up.
The hair. It's the hair. The hair's out. The hair's out.
Yeah, she does look like my baby mama. Man, that's cool, man. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, man. So check this out. I haven't forgotten. Last time we were talking, it got cut short, but you were getting into what track needs right now. We kind of touched on it a second ago with what the women are doing, what the men are doing.
Oh man,
You were
they
getting
just
into it. I had to get off because
right because we were.
burning, yo.
I remember very well. We were talking about how um the high schooler is going to college and how they can get paid, a lot of money going into college. And then we were talking about, well, what are some of the things they could do to help? And I was just thinking they could more sponsorship now, more places to run, creating different types of races that are not conventional, like they did the 300, but like a shot put a fat man relay with like a 50-meter head start with some of the javelin throwers. Like, you know what I mean? Like just make something unconventional and give athletes and these younger athletes more ways of making money.
You know what I would love to see is a legit street race, but in street clothes.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't want to see no bodysuits, yo. No bodysuits.
Okay, you gonna start? See, you're starting something. Now you're gonna get people out there running in skinny jeans.
Yeah, you gotta.
They're gonna have the skinny jeans.
So you gotta be some
the
jeans.
The knee lift is not gonna be there. Lactic acid gonna kick in a little faster.
Yeah.
You asking?
I'm wondering, spikes maybe, but I wouldn't mind those spikes. Like
those big bulky spikes that everybody's
you gotta wear some
record.
Air Forces and stuff. You gotta wear some.
On the podcast, you were talking about that. What would be cool is if they had. Well, Bernard would know this about the men's relay, like the relay team, the US relay team, like doing a
reality show.
What's that called? Last Chance You. Have you seen that on Netflix?
But a reality show.
But all
that
the relay
would be...
runners,
with
all
US
the relay
relays,
runners gotta have gloves on with Velcro. For the hunt.
So watch this. You follow like the top 8 to 12 sprinters throughout the year, the progression, and it comes down to, US championships and then how they end up deciding who's on the relay team.
Can you imagine Bernard in that documentary?
You would have some good insight on this as far as whether or not this would be dramatic or not. Because I was watching Ray's take the other day. I don't know, Ray Edwards? Yeah, so he was talking about how he got left off some teams when he was legitimately on paper, should have been on the team. They took him off. And he's still holding. Yo, it's like it happened yesterday, yo. That's how he's talking about it. He's still got that emotion. So I think a show based around that would be interesting because, needless to say, the way you guys choose relay teams is a little bit sporadic. It's not really a method to it. The success you guys should have had.
It's like, we've got the fastest guys. Do we need to practice? Nah.
You guys should be guaranteed to win. And you don't.
What?
So why?
Okay, the show probably would get canceled, first of all, in 2 episodes. Because nobody would meet up to have relay practice. Everybody's trying to make money and go over to Europe. And then 2, the people that you follow around for the full year, some of them fools won't even probably make the final due to their training regimen or just not stepping up to the plate. So we done got all these episodes of this dude, and he's not even going to be in the final or at the championship.
Yeah.
And so then another thing you have to look out for is they pick people from the team that they put in the relay pool. So let's just say if you got all 100-meter guys and you're following them, it may be a guy that's on the hurdles, that runs the hurdles, or may run the 200 that they're going to stick in there to probably try to better the relay.
Right.
Or something that they should be doing is finding other people that are key legs. But I think with the show, what they could do if they did have a show is follow them to the Penn relays, to relay camps where they go head to head. Yeah. And then they have to stay committed to those people that they picked for the show. Yeah. If they want it to be a success and everybody to have cohesion. So I agree with what you're saying.
if you pick 6 to 8 athletes that you know are the top that have been kind of roundabouts, you're going to get a couple that maybe get injured. That's dramatic.
Right.
You're going to get someone who maybe gets overtaken by someone else. That's dramatic. And then you're going to get like maybe 4 that will still stick, that will make the relay team and make the championships. I think that would be something, because at the moment we've been talking about, and everyone's been talking about, especially after this Olympics, like how is it the US just can't get this done? The UK used to be like this, right? And although CJ Uja,
you heard about that?
Let's not even talk about that.
You heard about that?
No.
You didn't?
Okay, so the Great Britain team was winning in anchor leg, lost in the last 10 meters. Right?
Oh yeah.
Got
I saw
medal.
that.
So they got a silver medal, but one of the legs on the relay team tested positive
for SARMs.
So now
Jesus. Now what is that? What is SARMs?
What did I say?
Is it stimulant?
Selective androgen receptor modulator.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Basically, it bonds to testosterone and helps with muscle growth.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I'm not sorry to hear that if you're doing it. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, and they had somebody on the team, and now the other guys don't have a medal. That's what I'm sorry for.
Were you on the team when Great Britain beat you guys? Yeah.
No,
you were on
that? They did not pick me.
In 2004?
I tested positive for marijuana. They did not like me.
That was there?
They didn't pick me. Yeah.
Damn.
And they didn't pick me. And it was cool because I got a chance to concentrate on the 200. Because I had, I don't even like the 200, but I was like, I got to get this medal and do something. And so I had other things going on. You got too, but no, yes, thank God.
Yeah, respect.
And I was clean.
Right.
And the thing about that relay, they had a 9.7, a 9.7, a 9.8, and a 9.9, and couldn't get the stick around. Jeez. And it goes back to they don't teach unity. They don't have, and they didn't have a relay camp this year. They had no relay camp this year at all.
Well, that's what we heard that Fred Curley and what's that other dude's name? Ronnie Baker were asked about whether or not they had relay practice, how much they had. Fred Curley said, I don't know. And Ronnie Baker said, not that much. But the thing is, why haven't they learned? Like, even in the UK, we used to drop the baton a lot. We went through a phase where we were not very good. So then the lottery funding, we started to put money into it, and they actually go away. They have relay camps. They do a whole relay thing, and it makes a difference.
Y'all used to come down to Florida sometimes.
Yeah. Is that where you're based?
The reason why, because you have politics. And what I mean by politics is you have the person who wins the championship or whoever, or running fast, or have the athletes, the coach that has the athletes that run fast. Everybody is like on his jock. Like all of a sudden he's the relay coach. You know what I'm saying? Like when Justin Gatlin was winning, they made Dennis Mitchell the relay coach. I don't have nothing against that, but there are a lot of other people out there that could have helped with relay coaching other than the guy that you think has the fastest man at the meet. When Tyson Gay was winning, they made John Drummond the coach. It's like the guy, when you're dealing with relay selection, you're dealing with politics. And they pick the guys, the coaches for the relay. They pick the ones who have like the fastest athlete during that time. And I think that's a problem. Instead of just reaching out and getting a relay coach, somebody like myself, I would be great, but I don't like to travel and I don't want to deal with politics. I like to be home with my family.
You were like a world-class athlete that was traveling on.
No, I don't like dealing with politics. I don't like when I got my athlete ready to go and somebody from like the USOC or whatever say, no, y'all gonna run this person. And I got to look at my athlete and say, you're not running this meet, the biggest meet of your life, because the people in power says they want this particular relay to represent them. Right. So that's why we haven't learned, because we're still dealing with politics and dealing with people who happen to have certain people run fast, then that's their coach, and that's not always the best man for the job.
It's always funny when they say, like, especially like the IOC and stuff, they say, and people say, we don't want politics in sport. I'm like, sport is politics. Like, it is
politics.
So much politics. They don't even understand. Like, the behind the scenes of sport is pure politics. So when they're like, well, we don't want people on the we don't want like protests, Black Lives Matter, because we don't want politics in sport. Like, shut up. Like, what are you talking about?
And everything is politics.
And don't think the IOC ain't all about the politics, because they are.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. If you look at the way everything's set up, the medal count, politics. The country who has the most medals is considered the most powerful country, and that's not true. That's all politics. It's communism versus capitalism, and that is why when you win, they have you singing your country's song, the national anthem. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing but politics.
I gotta get ready. I gotta get showered.
Yeah. Red, white, and blue, baby.
Wow.
You don't get no more political than that.
And the thing is, the British flag's red, white, and blue too. So
and a few others. It's everybody, like everyone, the whole thing is all politics. From the things that happened to Russia, with the Russian athletes, to Ben Johnson beating Carl Lewis.
Y'all just love politics. That, huh?
All politics.
30 years later, y'all just love to bring up Ben. I noticed that about y'all. Yo, big on the one named Aaron Brown.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
What up, Aaron?
Yeah.
What's up, man? I'm trying to find somewhere to go. It's loud in here.
Where you at?
Look, in hospital.
Hold on, let me get my headphones.
Yeah. Yo, let me go through some of these comments. Oh, yo, Justin McLennan. Let me say something about Justin. Justin's got a Jamaican background like me, and he'll always make me feel like shit if I defend Sha'Carri, right? Like I'm some kind of sellout or something. So when Elaine ran this 10:54, my phone was blowing up with the ha 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 ha. Yo, man, I was going off, yo. But I still stand by Sha'Carri, yo. So as you see right here,
let me know.
Aaron Brown on the camera is actually one of Sha'Carri's training partners. But he ran the 200 today, came fourth. Big him up for that. You get merit gunshots for that. And you ran 2012 today, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What the race feel like, yo?
It was all right. Normally I get out better, but my clothes is better than it has been. So now I just got to put all, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to Lausanne from here, so I'm gonna just shake it off and then run faster, yo.
When is Lausanne?
The 26th.
How'd you feel about Rye getting a better lane than you?
Hold on, this is Beverly. Yeah, Andre just went that way. Yeah, it's Andre's mom. It's kind of disrespect, you know. But I wasn't even going for that one.
Yeah,
I was going for lane 8.
Oh, you wanted that? Yeah, because you're tall. Yeah, so you wanted them outside lanes.
Yeah, my coach was like, "Yo, you know, I've seen you run well on the outside, so let's take lane 8." So like, okay, cool. We thought, you know, 6 at the Olympics. Only 2 of the guys that beat me are here, so I should theoretically be 3rd pick. But politics happen, and you know, I'm in lane 4.
Track is
politics. We were just talking about that before you came on.
I can't think of another sport where politics comes into play more than track and field.
But then they act like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
I don't know. You'd think at a Nike meet, Nike athletes would be like preferred, but
and a finalist.
Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah.
And I had the 3rd fastest time. So
yeah.
I don't know.
That's that technical meeting. We want to be in there.
Yeah. You ever sit in on a technical meeting? I used to do it all the time just for fun, yo. I used to go in there with snacks
go to that?
and just chill
and watch
them.
Man, you gotta go.
Imagine the arguments with the agents when they're talking about lanes and all them.
Yeah.
Yo, it was comedy, yo.
Answer. I went to a technical meeting one time, and you wouldn't believe the trash that they talked for you not to have your lane. It was like, Bernard, lane 3. She hasn't even broken 10 seconds.
Agent will shit on you.
Hey,
opposing agents will shit on you.
Here. I am in here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I was getting to that.
They don't joke, yo. And they don't expect you to be there. So if you're in there, you just gotta hear it, yo.
And so now every time
19 and who knows how long. What's he even doing here?
And every time I would walk through the meet and see them, they would speak to me. I'm like, man, shut up. I heard that shit you talking about.
The crazy part is they'll smile on your face right after.
Yo, trust me,
absolutely.
Just shit on you.
So check this out. We were talking about the environment. On the broadcast, it didn't seem like it was that live in there. Was the crowd live? Like, was it a good vibe in there?
I mean, I'm coming from Tokyo, so there was nobody in there. This was lit, bro.
For real.
I was looking out like, oh, damn.
Oh, serious.
Yeah, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask. It was
but what was Tokyo like then? Because we haven't
Tokyo was like running in Claremont, like at the local NTC.
No vibe.
Whereas no vibe at all.
No people. No
so
people.
And they didn't even play
like
music or anything.
All these
so
crazy
like
performances.
I mean, I don't know. People just, they knew it was the Olympics, so I guess they just brought their A game regardless. But there was no like music in there to fill the dead air or anything. So it was just just focus on running, I guess.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
For all those tuning in right now, Aaron Brown, Olympic finalist in 200 meters, sixth place finisher, Olympic.
Yeah, man.
Bronze medaler, moved up to silver medal now.
Aaron, I was rooting for you, man.
Yeah. We also got Bernard Williams.
Yeah, that semifinal, you look really strong.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
I was like, yeah, this dude, he's gonna get himself a medal. But the thing is, you're young.
You run serious semis.
You still getting stronger, bro.
You notice that?
So even though they're here, you still climbing.
Yeah. Hey, we got worlds, Olympics, worlds. So there's more opportunities,
Now
it's
your
good,
training partner, you have a training partner, right? That got a medal.
Plenty. Yeah.
You got
that's
Justin,
great, man. So
Kenny,
you got the great training partner.
You got Sha'Carri. You got
Isaiah.
You got Isaiah.
Justin.
Isaiah, he has performances here and there out of nowhere, dog. Like
I like Isaiah. I remember that kid out of Memphis, man, long time ago.
Yo, so like, what? You been around Sha'Carri since after the race? I know you've been asking about it. So how is she?
Yeah, she's good. I mean, you saw the interview, so
I saw.
I'm assuming everybody saw that.
Man, I'm waiting for her to drop a mixtape.
Yeah,
I'm one of the few that's still standing by Sha'Carri. Yo, she ain't no 11-1 sprinter. Obviously, something's wrong. Yo.
I saw one of the comments, and they were saying like the memes about her coming last are like crazy right now on social media.
But I mean, that's what comes with it. She's like a LeBron James. So like when LeBron wins, he's gonna get all the praise, all the hype, all the attention. But when he loses, he's gonna get trolled more than anybody else because that's just how it is. When you're the number one draw, and the reason why this race is the most hyped up Diamond League I've ever been a part of. I don't know if you guys have seen a Diamond League like that had this much attention.
No.
But it's all because of her. They want to see the rematch. So I mean, because she's so talented, you would expect like, okay, she's got a chance to win. But if we really look at it like objectively, she took like 4 or 5 weeks off after trials. Yeah. So she is human, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I think it was because of all the talk leading into it. I saw one video where she did that whole Nicki Minaj voiceover with the hair in the salon, and she's like, but I'm ready, I'm about to. So it's all of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
it is. Yeah.
So she was feeling confident.
She was feeling confident.
But I'm like, did she not know she was in like 11-1 shape? Because thinking.
This is the thing though. She stopped going at a certain point. Like once she saw they weren't coming back, I think she just like,
right. Because with her race pattern, there's a certain stage in the race where she knows she's coming back something, and seeing something, and she wasn't seeing it. So
I've been in those races.
But let me tell you, it's better to come fourth than come last.
Is it?
Fourth is like coming in last sometimes. If you want to go to the Olympics,
you're actually trying.
Fourth,
you're actually trying.
But it's not last.
Fourth hurts when you don't make the team.
Yeah, but it's not like she did it's not like she did what Mila Weibo did in the Olympics in the 200, where you could blatantly see she's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to run this 200. I'm just going to just stroll through. She didn't do that. She didn't just fully stop. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
I mean, she'll be back, like I said. But like she said, she'll be back. And you know what? Like sometimes, like I saw what Noah said. He said every time after an L, I come back stronger. I feel like Carrie's gonna be the same type. You know, like actually finally being in a race like this, I think is good for her because she's not just gonna solely rely on her top end to win races. When you got girls running 10.5 and 10.7 and 10.7, it's like, okay, I gotta get out. Like I gotta really put some time into this, you know? So I think it's gonna be good.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We had one of the comments from Vader Games, and he said that he wants a pair of signed spikes from you, Aaron.
Hey.
From who?
From you. He needs a pair of signed spikes. He's Canadian, you know.
He's Canadian. Big up one day Vader Games. He wants some signed spikes from you.
He said he needs some.
Oh.
He said big ups to you. He said big ups to you.
Respect.
You guys have crossed paths before. But anyways.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I'm not gonna lie to you. What I saw today, I saw a girl running against women.
That's
what I saw.
That's fair.
I think we need to give this girl time to grow.
Yeah.
See, that's what people are way too hard on.
Yeah, so that's what I saw. I saw a girl running against women because these women, think about it, Shelly-Ann Frazier, they've been doing this for a long time, running 10.8s on a bad day, 10.7 on a bad day.
Yeah.
So I just think she ran into some women, and I think we just got to give her time to grow.
Right.
I think we got excited. We got excited as fans.
Yeah, when
we got excited as fans.
Yeah,
when she's ready. She's gonna be.
But you know, like, what's the fastest competition she's ever raced? You know what I'm saying? Like, she has a reason to be that confident because no one's even been close to her. So now that she's felt what it's actually like, it's like, oh, okay, maybe I'm not just gonna wash everybody out every race. Like there are people that are my equal out there. So like she came in confident. Why wouldn't she? She's never known anything else.
Right. She needs to keep getting that ass whooped so we can see her keep working and because all of them have gotten their butt whooped. Elaine got her butt whooped. Shelly-Ann Frazier getting her butt whooped now. It just don't seem like it.
but the lessons from the experience don't come without the experience.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we have to give her time to grow.
Yeah.
She's only 21, like people. But I think listen, if you do the talking, that's just what is going to happen.
I'm all right with it.
I'm happy with it. I'm good with it. I love it.
She's
for
bringing
the sport.
eyes.
I bring it. I love it. But that's what's going to happen. So, but.
Yeah. So you're in Lausanne next, you said.
Yeah.
What are you running?
It's gonna be nice.
The deuce.
Oof.
So all twos for the rest of the year?
No, I got 100 in Berlin on the 12th, but I'm going Lausanne 200, Paris 200, and then Zurich 200.
So Lausanne has some tight turns, so be ready.
I told my agent, we're not playing that politics, man. I'm getting on the outside.
A bunch of times. Yeah.
Berlin's but you know, my PR is there from lane 3. No, Lausanne.
Oh yeah.
I think is Noah running there and Andre in the deuce?
Nah.
Oh.
I think Noah is done, and Dre said he's going back home. So
get that money,
Kenny's
bro.
going. Kenny's going. I think Fred's going.
Get the money.
Zay's going. That's all I know.
But I was like, get that money.
Get the money.
There's some money out there. Just
handle your business.
Hey man, daycare is not cheap.
Right?
Says daycare is not cheap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got baby. How old?
6 months.
Oh God!
Congratulations!
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
He just crawled today.
Yeah,
he crawled today.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm like being all mummified. Like, oh my God.
Over here.
I know. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I saw that video where you surprised your parents, yo.
Oh yeah.
With the appearance.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there for like 3 days, but then coach was like, man, we got to train. So I was only there for a day and a half.
In and out. Oh, that must have killed them, yo. They probably didn't want you to take the baby with you.
Yeah,
better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
They're
just happy to see you for a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Do you listen to Tory Lanez before you run?
No.
Which is stupid before you run, yo?
What?
DVSN.
Because I'm thinking Canada, so I like Tory Lanez, so that's why.
I mean, nothing against Tory, but there's just other guys I put above him, you know. Like
Who you got?
I put J.
What do you
Cole
mean?
above him.
You got J. Cole in your playlist before
What do you mean
race?
above? This is a great. What do you mean above? How does that work? Because it's not like you get a gold medal or silver for albums. You know, what do you mean? Like he has his own lane, and J. Cole got his own lane. Like how do you compare those two? They're not even comparable.
I mean, there's many different factors though. There's popularity. J. Cole wins that. Lyricism, I'm pretty sure J. Cole wins that.
Popularity over Tory. No. Tory's more popular than J. Cole right now.
No way.
Reggie.
You crazy?
Yo, Tory sold
You're
99
young too, right?
albums the other day and sold 1 million within like
I think
it was within 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah, man. Tory got popularity right
Tory
now.
On popularity, Tory is just look at the YouTube
you're a
video.
Toronto man, yo.
Let's look at Instagram.
But isn't he in like the UK? I mean, in the US?
Tory?
No, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, you're kind of American now.
Americanized.
Yeah, he's Americanized. Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, I'll put Drake up there too. I always listen to Drake.
Yes. Right. So you listen to Drake. Who else you listen to, bro?
Because
DVSN are doing a thing.
I'm just saying.
You can't warm up to that though.
That's what I used to warm
R&B?
up to. R&B.
For real.
I'm not like I need to calm myself down.
That's the thing.
Oh, you don't?
Cool. Yeah, me too.
I need to calm myself down. I need to get myself in a zone.
Yeah.
If I'm like,
I'm already
hype,
anxious.
that's
Drain
crazy.
yourself.
Right.
I'm all about the DVSN, the R&B, 90s R&B. Don't rant with me.
There we go.
Yeah,
I gotta have the vibe. Like it gets me going.
Okay, so you got some Drake in your playlist, Aaron, and you got some J.
Cole. He like lyricists.
Yeah, I got some Weeknd in there.
You went to school with him.
You know what I'm saying?
You went to school with him.
Yeah.
Who? The Weeknd?
So I got
Is he Canadian?
They went to Birchmount. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, cool.
What's going on with Canada with the artists?
Yeah, he's in the same.
Drake opened a lot of doors, yo.
Yeah,
what?
But before Drake, no disrespect, my favorite artist from Canada before Drake was a artist named Cardinal Official.
How did I know you're gonna say that?
Yo, bare people. Yo, I had someone roll up to me in Cali talking to me about Sha'Carri. Yo, you remember Sha'Carri? Yeah, I don't know Sha'Carri. I was like, how do you even know about Sha'Carri? Yo, he was saying, yo, Sha'Carri's the one, yo. So Sha'Carri, Cardinal.
I gotta look him up.
Cardinal was on The Basement, Rap City, so he's known. You know
Cardinal was signed to what's his name, Convict Music.
Yeah. He had a few.
Yeah,
songs
but he's a dope MC. Like he's Jamaican too.
Yeah, you got Jamaican.
Dude,
do you know what though? I'm gonna say things have changed since our day. Bernard, Anson. Remember when we used to roll with the whole CD? You just come with the whole CD stack.
Trying to warm up with a CD.
Do you remember
player,
that? And then that's our day.
With the sleeves,
You don't know about the CD.
Wait.
How happy
so you guys actually did that?
When the iPod came out?
Nah, yo, I didn't listen to music when I warmed up with a CD player.
You didn't?
Nah.
What were you doing then?
Y'all actually did that?
I waited.
Yes.
I waited.
Man. And when
remember the flip book? Remember the book?
When you jog, it'd be jumping up and down. You couldn't even hear the damn song because it kept skipping every time you took a step.
You don't know. And then how happy were you when iPod came out?
Yeah.
What?
Why don't y'all just get a
used to
speaker?
teeth each other's music. I'm just saying.
Nah,
because
when you're warming up,
we're trying to stay to ourselves. You know, you're trying to concentrate.
Yeah.
You lot got it easy nowadays, Aaron.
Slop on my knob. Like
Spotify, iTunes music.
Yeah,
what?
y'all got it. Y'all got it way easy. Y'all got music in your watches, yo.
Have you, Anson? Do you remember an artist named Chaos from Canada?
Hell yeah.
He was another one of my favorite artists to listen to.
Chaos was the one.
2002.
Played the piano.
Yeah,
played
man.
Guitar. He could rap.
My financial advisor is his brother.
Oh, for real?
Wow.
Yeah.
Chaos was the one, yo.
Oh.
Chaos was the one. He used to do his thing. So there's Chaos, Sha'Carri, Cardinal. Y'all wouldn't remember Maestro. Maestro's like back.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Maestro
was
I heard of that name.
Really the first one who started dipping into the States, yo. And then who else was big? That was it, really. That man's.
Yeah, those are my two guys right there. Chaos and Cardinal Official before Drake. Once Drake came through, then it was Tory Lanez. I like Baka Not Nice, actually. I like those two songs he got. Baka Not Nice.
Baka Not Nice. Yeah.
That's Drake's boy.
Okay, on a slightly other note, because I'm being a mummy bear here, But I'm just wondering, Aaron just got back to the hotel. Do you not need to eat something and go to sleep?
I mean, it's still early. It's
He's on the West Coast.
Oh, you're on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Damn,
okay.
right?
Okay.
But I do need to eat.
Yeah.
I'm just
The group
being
chat's
like,
talking about
I'm
going
like,
to
he's
get
got to go to
food.
Suzanne. He's got to do his
Cool, man.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The group chat's going off right now. They're saying they're meeting up. We're going to get pizza.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, yo, just
The girl's in there though.
Let Sha'Carri know I rate her, yo. She's the future.
I will.
She's the future,
Yeah.
yo. Yo,
she's not hurting right now the way she's texting.
Yeah, she's straight. She be all right.
She looked like she's ready to turn up tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
How's Justin feeling about his race?
She's probably more popular than everybody out there right now.
She's arguably.
Her social media is probably going up.
She's arguably more popular.
She probably got paid. If this wasn't a Nike beat, she probably would have got paid more than everybody in there just so they could see that race.
You know, they capped that though because she had to be there. It's obligation.
Yeah. So they got that for free. They got that for free. But I wish she should have waited until somewhere else. That way she could have got the money she wanted, whether she got last or not.
Yeah.
She's got
Is it inaccurate to say that she's more popular?
You going down? Okay.
Is it inaccurate to say that she's more popular than Bolt?
Yes.
Right now.
Is it?
Yes. Stop it.
No, but think about it.
But with the fact she hasn't won anything.
She's
won
anything.
0 major championships.
But she's this year's news. Like, she's what everybody's been talking about for the past 2 months.
You have the President of the United States speaking on you. You have the White House press secretary. You have, like, Michelle Obama
Yeah, but in North
talking
America,
about you.
Like, for real.
But that's like saying
when is
who's more popular, Giannis or Michael Jordan? Like, Michael Jordan hasn't done anything in a while, but he's still more popular than Giannis. Giannis probably has more pub now because he just won, but Michael Jordan's more popular.
Giannis is Antetokounmpo.
True.
That's what that one.
True.
Greek freak. All I'm saying is I don't remember outside of his stats, Bolt being a topic of conversation like this. And the social media, flooding social media like this.
It wasn't really the social media time as much.
Exactly.
Though.
Exactly. So, she's popular in the social media era.
She's popping, man. Whether she get last
her
or not.
tweets
Like,
be killing me. She knows how to do those little tweets as well. Like, there's a little vibe of like viral tweet, the way that people tweet, and she just be doing it.
Yeah, she built
those one-liners.
She can get money off of her name, and when everybody does a meme or something, she gets paid for it. I wonder how that worked to tap into that type of market in social media.
That's what I'm saying. So
she made a YouTube or something.
Yo, tell
she
her.
Has millions.
Tell her to do that, yo. I'll help her produce it, yo.
She probably already doing it. That's
really
probably why she chilling. She probably getting paid right now, man. She like, I ain't worried about nothing.
By the way,
I'm back, baby. I'm the happiest person on this track.
Aaron, that little thing that Anson produced for you, that little like documentary thing, that was kind of cool.
The one
missus,
from way back.
I like your missus.
Oh,
she's so cute.
This is your road.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
He did his thing.
And the wedding, I was like,
I made you look kind of wicked still. I can't even.
Yeah,
lie.
you look good still.
Yo,
appreciate it.
Priya must be just like loving mommy life, huh?
Yeah, she just went back to work this week though.
For real?
Oh.
Yeah,
that must have been tough.
Started daycare. Yeah, she's on that camera like 24/7. Like, oh, he's crying and they didn't go to him fast enough. she wants to pull him right out.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, just chill. They'll get used to it.
Yeah, that would be you for real.
Yeah. Priya, I like that name.
Mommy conversations.
You know, like in the UK, like if you want to there's a slang word and it's called to pre something. So it means like to look.
They say that in Toronto too.
Oh, you do?
Pre? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't take it from the British.
Don't do that.
So.
Don't do that.
Nah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Well, we all took it from the British, if you think about it. We were colonized from Great Britain.
But knows what's going on.
No, he's talking about like how you enslaved everybody and ravaged everybody.
Oh no, I was talking about colonizing. Can we use another word?
Yeah, whatever.
Enslaved and like, what are you talking about?
But speaking of babies, I was just thinking, your boy is going to be like, whoa, with the two of your genetics. as an Olympic
it's gonna be
sprinter
something still.
and Olympic high jump, triple jumper.
Long. Everyone always says that.
Gonna dunk on people.
It's all right though.
Yeah. I knew you
We
were
need to
a
keep it
jumper.
away
I
from
just
track
thought
and
it
field.
was
Just put it
triple.
straight on the basketball
Wait,
court.
is that an announcement?
Oh no! They have
Not
a
yet.
kid.
Not yet.
Nah.
That announcement is walking.
But Aaron, you don't know yet
Oh.
though. You don't know
Wait,
yet.
what?
I don't think. Hold on.
Oh.
Don't mind me. I just tell jokes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, we
Let's
know.
go.
He finally
Congrats.
decided to grow up a little bit.
She said,
I know,
"Fine."
right? What's wrong with this guy?
Took him long enough.
Don't do that.
Your arm's
Yeah,
still
don't do
cut
that.
up. I didn't
That's
even know.
Yo, you don't want to see her in the weight room right now, yo. I don't lift with her.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't lift with her
She
because
cut up there.
you
Look
know
at that.
we don't really do cleans no more. We don't do them track stuff. She ain't stop, yo.
It's all right, babes.
You do
That's
cleans.
how you do
All
it.
right, I'm gonna be over here.
So,
Right,
Yeah, I ain't know.
right.
I ain't trying
No,
to be
man,
taking weight off while she's
congratulations.
working
not
Once
too
out.
bad
again.
for 41, you know. What can I
Wait,
say?
what's the story? How'd you do it?
How'd I do it?
Not like you.
Oh yeah, we watched yours.
Yeah,
It wasn't like we recorded it. Nah.
but I had to go
Aaron
off,
didn't
though.
run. Aaron went all out.
All right, brother.
I had to though, because I was waiting too long, and so like I had to make it worth it. Like I was, like you can't build up the anticipation and then come with something trash,
Mm.
So she was pressing me for a while, so I'm like, all right, I gotta show that it's for a reason. Like just be patient,
Mm.
Yeah.
So you did it for real.
Well, he did it. He did it in the perfect way for me. Let's just say that.
What's your PR in the 200?
1995.
Oh,
Man, that was a great year. So you 19 seconds, 95. You just went in, huh? I'm just joking. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I gotta break that though.
You gotta break that. You gonna break it before the end of the year?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
2012.
That's a great attitude.
It's not too far off. Are you still jet lagged? Or are you still like you feeling all right?
Mind over matter. I'm telling myself I'm not,
Yeah.
but I might still be a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I
Always
always
like that.
tell people, the talent-wise, you and Andre are very similar. It's just a matter of doing it when it matters. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. Your boy's on one though. Did you guys already talk about the 100?
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was it was nasty.
I thought he had the record. I was like, oh,
So
shit,
did I.
He's gone.
So did I, but it's unlucky. Yo, there wasn't even no windy races aside from that race.
Yeah, they got unlucky.
It was bad luck.
I'm telling you, man, they mess with the wind gauge when people from Canada run on the American
You know what I'm
soil.
saying? If that was Justin, no, maybe not Justin, but if it was Trayvon running across the line at that time, yeah, that's about to say a 1.9 or 1.8.
I'm surprised that Elaine's run wasn't windy.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they wouldn't do
I'm
it for
surprised they
Trayvon
didn't put a
because he don't run for Nike.
2.1
He don't
on
run for
Elaine, yo.
Mm.
Now, Elaine, does she run for Nike?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd think Puma,
Oh, yeah.
because
Did you think Puma though?
Jamaicans, yo.
Did you think Puma?
You know, most Jamaicans do run for Puma, but
It
I
just
was
seems
just
like they're all
assuming
Puma,
Nike.
yo.
Mm.
Yeah. Thanks to Bolt. Bolt made that, like, when I think of Nike, when I think of Jamaica, I think of Puma.
And also it's the team kit and they do it good. So.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Yo, Aaron, if you gotta make moves, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah, he said he about to go eat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all
Appreciate
about.
you,
That
man.
life,
It's good
that
to talk
athlete
to
life.
a new Olympian, man.
Yeah.
Man, keep it going, brother. Wish you nothing but success.
Yeah,
Sha'Carri,
go down to
we'll do her YouTube channel right over here.
Oh man, I've been around the block though.
What
How
you
long
mean?
you been in the game?
You're a kid, dog.
You want me to put her on camera? A long time. I went to my first Olympics when I was 20.
Oh, snap. 9 years, bro?
Yeah, for
You
real.
putting that work in, man.
Yeah,
So
where's
you
she
got
at,
36.
yo?
You got 36 months, man. 36 months to the next Olympics.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your signal's messing up a little bit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, throw her on, yeah.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
He said, "Can you hear? I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I'm going downstairs.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't cut out now.
Viewers, I know y'all see that I got the bootleg Zoom. You know what I'm saying? It's 40 minutes per call. It's just what it is. I ain't about to upgrade that shit.
Bootleg.
He's gonna hang up and call back
You got
again.
You got the free thing?
Yeah, it's what? Hang up and call back again. What's the big deal, yo?
He got it. Was a big deal.
What is it? About to pay just not to hang up and call back again. We call back again, it's gonna be the exact same thing, yo. Okay, so as y'all can see right now, we're in the hotel lobby. This is the Meat Hotel right here.
I remember those days. I got the schedule on the board right there.
Yo, this is nostalgic right now, seeing the hotel lobby.
The bus
yo.
schedule.
This is
do not
crazy,
miss,
yo. I got this
do
weird feeling.
not miss this.
I just got this weird
remember
feeling
this
seeing the
shit.
lobby, yo. That's crazy.
I do not miss this.
Where everybody
Oh
at?
my God.
They left?
That's
I
crazy.
got Isaiah.
Oh. I think we might have left.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the camera these days, yo.
I think we might have left.
Oh, they left you? Oh.
That's probably our fault.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
I do.
Yeah, you remember where everyone used to just be like in the lobby?
You should be in the lobby playing spades, yo, or just talking shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Spades, all that.
Oh yeah. Or just be in the lobby just to
Socialize.
be
You
in
had
the
to
lobby, yo. It was just
Well, we had to socialize.
better than
We
that.
didn't have devices like now.
No, because we used to talk to each other.
Yeah.
You used to be busting joke all day long. You would just be
For
giving
real.
everyone jokes in the lobby. Just for like,
Yep.
you were just cracking everyone
Yeah,
up,
man.
like just some random jokes. Just,
Yeah, man. But you know now they don't socialize no more.
Nah,
no
man.
one is
They
social
don't,
because everyone's
yo.
on the phone.
They'll talk through Instagram and then see each other in the lobby.
Well,
They'll
I
say
think about
that,
it,
yo.
they socialize, but maybe different.
I don't know.
They'll stand next to each other messaging.
Kim talking about, I know she don't know what to do.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
It's just different now, yo.
It's just a different world. I think honestly, I'm biased, but I feel like when we were competing, it was more. It just
Real?
felt more real.
Oh, you
Yeah.
not coming?
Yeah. It was. This is different now, man.
Well, yeah, I don't know where the car is.
For real, eh?
I think they might have left us.
That's messed up. See, that's why you gotta run that 19.8 or that 19.7. They ain't leaving you if you do that, yo.
I know.
That car's waiting.
When Carrie's ready, he's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is, yo.
Messing with me, bro.
Some
we
people
got
are already
Mo.
leaving. They're like, I'm out. They got their suitcases.
Yeah.
That's up to answer. Hey, yo, what up?
Yo, Mo, what up, yo? What's good? Yo, you're on live right now, yo. It's Mohammed Ahmed, silver medalist in 5,000 meters.
This is live?
Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're live, yo. What's good, though?
You better not be talking smack about me.
No, he's bringing you up. He's saying
Yeah,
he's
okay,
silver
all right.
medalist.
I appreciate it.
All love, all love, all
Yeah, man,
love.
it's all good,
No, I
man.
gotta go.
So we gotta go.
I respect, yo.
That's it, man.
All right, cool. Yeah.
All right, boss. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my guy,
You fly
yo.
out tonight?
I'm literally leaving in
He ran well at the games.
driving back and forth. I mean,
He ran real well.
Always.
I want a poem right now.
No, he won't do it on the fly, though.
I know.
He's one of the people that do poetry. And it's like,
Yeah, he does good poetry. He's a good
yeah,
poet.
he does his thing.
That hotel vibe.
Yeah, I missed that.
No, I don't. You love that.
The hotel. I probably like the hotel lobby too much, yo. I was just that's what it was.
I was like, really
First,
she was a bit like,
all right, yo, Aaron.
Yo.
It's all good, yo. We'll probably get you back on here in a future live. We're probably gonna do a big track meet in Lausanne, to be honest. We're gonna try and get as many of these as we can. It's not a regular thing. Yeah.
Okay.
We want to see what you're bringing.
Yeah. Just do your thing out there, yo. Just
We'll do.
Oh, look, he's got his Canada hat, the maple leaf.
Yeah, big up the maple leaf, yo, every day.
Yeah. Now I'm like half Canadian.
Yeah, it's half Canadian. Yeah.
Wait, so when's the big? Hey.
Uh-oh, he's cutting out.
Yeah, no, that's that hotel Wi-Fi. You said when's the big day?
When?
It's gonna be within the year, yeah.
Where?
All these questions.
I want to know what's going on with Bernard. Is he mad?
Yo, Bernard's your mic's muted, yo. Bernard.
My bad.
Yeah, I hope he ain't been talking this whole time, yo.
I was.
We're like, why does cat be so quiet, yo?
My bad. Yeah.
When are you?
Aaron, when I know, you'll know. Yo, you're muted now too.
Bad muting going on.
Who that? Oh, there's your girl Dina, yo. Yo, you're on mute. You're muted, yo.
Yeah, I didn't want my background to be like, Daddy!
Yo,
so
Dina.
I had mute.
I want to tell her that we had gotten into a huge argument because of her.
Yeah.
You're muted.
She's gone.
Yeah, you're Aaron, you're muted, yo.
He's probably muted because she's saying something in his ear like, I need you to meet me upstairs. He's like, oh, let me go ahead and mute this. Let me mute this. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold on.
Be preying.
Dog,
I don't think so.
I was muted.
Yo. Aaron, you're muted, dog.
I know I'm muted. She not finished talking.
Yeah.
Wait, I was muted this whole time?
Yeah, you were muted, dog. We didn't even hear Dina.
Oh, I forgot my card.
It's okay. I got one for you.
Oh, okay. I'm just seeing who's in here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We were saying that me and Anson got into a massive argument
because of Dina, yeah.
Because of Dina.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
long story.
Yeah,
no,
it's a long story. We're not going to get into it, but it was after she pulled out of the 200, whether she should have, whether she shouldn't have gone on to do the relay, blah, blah, blah. So.
Wait, who was saying she shouldn't and who was saying she should?
Well, I was saying that she made the right decision and to go on to the relay. Anson's like, shields, something to do with shields. No, you shouldn't pull out of the 200.
Was she obviously can run now. You never know what can happen. Sha'Carri was injured, ran through the rounds of the 4, ended up winning. You just do a thing. You're defending champion. Go try a thing.
Right.
And you ran a relay. I was like, she ain't gonna run the relay. If anything, she would have ran the 2.
No.
Because if you got legs, you're gonna run the 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. So shoot, do your thing, yo. Go out on your shield. Defend the thing. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying.
Jeez.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
it got bad.
It got bad.
Yeah.
We got into it. Like literally,
our
it was like
arguments are way too intense. It doesn't make no sense.
Guys, you don't know. We might have to.
Yeah,
we were
listened
arguing
to
about some
your,
cheating or something. Yo, shrug our shoulders at it, and track and field argument. We're about to slap each other, yo.
No, it's no joke.
It don't make no sense.
Like we have like such a great relationship and all, but you see, when it comes to track and field, I can't stand him. Has anyone ever had an argument with Anson? You don't want to have an argument with Anson. I think Chris Lambert on Twitter realised that today there's no end to it. I don't want that. I just want love, baby.
Oh,
I don't get into it with arguments with Anson about track and field.
Put it there. Yo, Vader, shut up, yo.
Guys over here in the cut.
He's a worst arguer in
Vader games.
No, don't boo Raider. He's chatting realness.
Got someone I want to say
You're the
hi.
worst person to have an argument with.
Who that?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yes. Right. Hey, Anson, he's talking to you.
Yo, big up the one named Shakiri every day, all day, yo. Yo, can she hear me?
He had to give it a.
Oh.
Oh gosh, that did not just happen. That did not just happen, yo.
That is the biggest sellout in history.
That was crazy, yo.
That's the biggest history sellout ever. You sold it.
Yo, right on cue.
You sold
Tell him
it.
to click the link again.
You real sold it.
What are the chances that happened right then, yo?
Because that's basically what you call a sellout.
Yo,
you get
that
Sha'Carri.
is comedy.
You get
Oh, there it is right there.
That's funny.
There we go. We get a fresh 40 minutes, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, no one ain't there. We're like Anson and JD Donuts.
Well, you enjoy it.
Yo. Where's she at?
Yeah, we are ready.
We're going to get pizza?
Yeah, we're gonna go pizza.
Yo, can you hear me?
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, it's back.
Yo, big up to the one named Sha'Carri every day, all day, Regin. Every day, all day. Let me tell you something, yo. Let me make something very clear, yo. I'm sticking with you. I'm sticking with you. I don't care what nobody's saying right now. You hear me? We sticking with you over here.
Thank you so much.
You got that?
Thank you so much. I hear you, and I greatly appreciate the love. I know it's genuine. AB like a brother to me. So if he trusts you, I trust you. So I greatly appreciate the love. And it don't stop here. We know, y'all know, and we not stopping.
Yeah,
so I appreciate it and continue to try that support. And I'm gonna show y'all that support is worth that support. I'm gonna show y'all why y'all support me.
I hear that.
Thank you.
I hear that. Yeah, for sure, yo. Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Yo, big up the one named Jay Gat, yo.
Doing it for the old school.
Hell yeah, yo. I hear that, yo.
Hold on, we on the podcast?
Yeah, you live right now, yo. You live right now, yo.
What's up,
yo,
baby?
I feel like I'm out there with you when you out there. I'm like, see, he's holding it up for us, yo.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, respect, yo. Appreciate that.
But do you remember me?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Be out there jumping in the sand.
Trying. Little jump. Yeah.
Yo, Justin, what's up? So what's up? Is next year happening or what's up, man?
Hey, real respect for both of y'all. I watch your podcast all the time. Y'all are so
for real? Big that up.
Real.
Respect.
Come on, dog. You know I got it.
It's the old school back in the day vibe, you know?
Yeah, man. We trying to keep it authentic.
It's that old school back in the day hotel vibe, banter, like how we used to do, not like this new day.
Yeah.
That's for our gen,
exactly.
Yo.
It flows so well. Y'all do a great job.
Appreciate that. Respect, yo.
Thank you.
So what's up, man? You come back next year or what?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's a DM conversation, yo.
These two over here tell me I gotta come back.
You got to. Eugene next year?
Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. When I find out, I'll let y'all know first.
All right, cool. All right, respect. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, yo. Respect for that, yo.
I think we're about to go eat now.
Eat some pizza.
Do your thing, yo.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna be later though. I'll come back on another time.
Yeah, for sure, yo. We about to follow lasagna and everything, but just have fun with it, yo. You're on the circuit, yo.
Yeah, no doubt,
Let that 19 come out.
You see it.
All right, yo.
All right, y'all.
All right, respect, yo.
Peace.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
So viewers,
you kind of sold it.
Yo, it's just funny.
The bootleg Zoom.
It's funny how stuff like that happens, eh?
Well.
Like, yeah. But you've been knowing I rate her, yo.
I know.
We
know. You're the, you and Sha'Carri.
But I just have,
I ain't even mad.
I have a knack.
That's your track and field crush. But not not a crush like that. I mean crush like what she's doing for the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right.
No, I rate her, yo. I rate her for real.
I ain't mad.
Well, why would you be? You're mad, huh? She mad. Okay, check this out. We've been on, time flew.
It did.
How long do you think we've been on?
Like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it feels like it. But it's been good. We didn't even get to some of these last little...
I know, we got so caught up in the conversations with bare comments. But...
Hopefully the people that are on like the fact that we got a couple ex-athletes, Bernard, we even got a little Justin Gatlin, but then we had Aaron Brown and we had Sha'Carri Richardson.
Very well-rounded live.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So for those who tuned in, respect for tuning in, share this live with others. Let them know they can come in, check out some of the conversations we had about the results. We had a Sha'Carri sighting. We had a Justin Gatlin sighting. We had an Aaron Brown sighting.
Put some respect on her name. Stop it.
Lots of good dialogue. When Lausanne comes around, we will be doing this again. So keep an eye out for that big track meet in Lausanne. And our next podcast, we haven't discussed what we're going to talk about yet. But
I don't know. I want to know what people think. We're like, my thing, I really feel like the whole big thing at the Olympics was like a big topic was like mental health, like of what's going on with athletes, like how the whole mental health thing was a big thing. And I feel like the conversation needs to change. I feel like we should change it from mental health to psychological health. But anyway, that's a bit more of a deep conversation. Or we were thinking about doing one on retirement. Like we just saw Justin Gatlin there. Are you coming back next year? Are you not? He's going to be 40.
Olympic year is always the retirement year. Yeah.
Everyone retires after Olympic year. Like how many people?
Both of
Alison
us.
Felix, we did. So many athletes. It's like we ain't doing another 4 years. The difference is there's only 3 years this time. So will that make a difference? So so which one? We don't know which one to do. We don't know which one to do next. What do you think? Let us know.
We should know all the socials. Holla at us. Let us know.
Voices of track and
we kind of just go with what we feel. And that's been working. So the podcast is growing, which is good. And respect to all y'all for supporting it. The lives are kind of new to us. This is the first one we've done together.
It's my first ever.
Her first ever. You know what I'm saying? But that big track meet in Lausanne will happen. And the next podcast will be coming out. Just keep an eye out for that. If you didn't hear the last one, just came out a couple days ago.
Check
on all social platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
All of them.
Yeah. And share it, because we're having real track and field conversations. And it's not the typical conversations you'll hear. Our conversations are all unconventional.
Feisty.
Very unconventional. So, respect to everybody for tuning in. And yeah, man, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends. For Jay Johnson.
And A.H. Anson Henry.
Any last words?
No, I feel like it was good.
Signing off,
good.
But yeah, respect for all the support, Catch up with y'all, Peace.